be caught up with everything.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Lick your dake your
Yeah,
alligator.
okay.
GG's. Thanks for joining.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Have a good
bye.
night.
Thank you, you
Bye-bye.
too.
Get Garrett back in here. Hurry up.
Get who back in here?
None of your beeswax.
Oh, dude, he got you, bro.
I'm gonna shove a beehive up your ass. Don't talk to me like that.
Okay, and I'll be waiting. I don't know. I was trying to think of something that would be like mean, like you're like annoying.
Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Wait, so these guys peaked Immortal?
No,
there was
they had
three
Radiant
people who
buddies.
were radiant. Well, they were like episode
Playing a
one.
double-
Yeah.
They're playing a
that
double
doesn't even
Senti
count.
com,
That makes
chaos.
sense.
No, there's they had some that were 6, one person 8.
There's a 6-year-old?
No. Episode, silly goose, Radiant.
Oh.
Okay, you guys ready? Everyone, be quiet. We're going
Dude, I'm
over
so
it.
ready. I'm so ready. I can't wait.
Stream.
I am.
Yeah. Okay, I'll shut up.
Thank you. I have the volume turned way low. So be quiet,
Oh
everyone.
my god.
Hey, where do you
Yeah,
want to
also-
go?
Okay,
I'm thinking-
where do you want to go? It's a terrible comm. Just saying. Actually, give me a minute. I hate this. I'm a manager thing on my screen. Give me a minute. I have to fix that.
What?
Give me a minute.
1, 2.
That's okay.
3.
You're a manager on this account.
Like GCA, like a
Oh, fuck! My dumbass just closed the tab.
like
Oh.
GCA, like Academy.
All right, you guys ready?
Mhm.
Yay! We're gonna watch now. Yay! 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 Garrett. Gosh. Okay.
Please. My brain off. You think we smoke
might,
off like maybe
go down
bottom
here.
mid?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I start from the beginning? Nick, do you want that or no?
Yeah,
specific-
I think it's very the first
I know.
round is very important because
Killjoy's
that's where
they're gonna need to
the
hit.
mistake started already.
Yeah.
Sorry,
the
what'd you
comm
say?
was
Could
to
not
do
hear you
what?
over him skipping. To smoke down mid and push through tree, I believe.
Yeah.
I think.
And off rip Clo, I already at the beginning of the game, one of the first things I said in the custom is not to smoke there. And what do? Smoke there.
Wait, so where did you want her to smoke? Sorry.
You
Oh, wait,
want him to
M2.
smoke more deep. but
M2
they
because
told me to smoke closer.
Oh, to smoke.
no, they
like-
calmed you to smoke bottom mid. Okay. So
Yeah.
this entire area is considered bottom mid. This is M. I don't remember if it's M1, M2, M3. I think it's M1. This is M1. This is M2. This is M3. Okay. You need to smoke here because on pistol round, these little rats. I'm just gonna choose a random agent. Can easily just swing out of the smoke and isolate a fight on you. I already explained that. So don't smoke that.
So-
Issue
Oh,
number
that's
one.
creating more distance, right? So they can't.
Yeah,
like-
it's giving them all this mid
Okay.
space. So otherwise, they're not going to peek out of this because they're exposing themselves to this. But when they're in here, they can isolate a fight, so they're not exposing their entire body. And sure, they could
Okay.
technically do that here, but still, they have to swing out of the smoke in order to do that. So already L
Yeah.
smoke.
Uh,
And this is
That's
another thing. This is exactly what I mean. You guys are all for holding a smoke. All of you, everyone's guns is pointing to the smoke right here. Even Killjoy. And your
No,
Maria is gonna get swung out with a knife out, and you guys are lined up. This is the issue with that smoke. Don't do it. You guys have to hold it because they can swing out.
We should have done that knife
That's
early.
Exactly what I mean. And I said you could do that knife early because you could have done it from main because I think the comm was also working.
The knife I should have had
There's
like
another one.
a
There's
lot more
another
volume.
one.
Or up main. I'm gonna turn down the volume because I have more notes. It doesn't matter. And if you flash, do you guys need to break that door?
You could rotate through mid again.
No, we're already heaven.
When was
Why
that?
would we rotate?
There's-
Oh, I'm making fun of your
calmed it. I
call.
calmed it.
Yeah, so rotating there is kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie, and
told-
especially because
I
Maria
told
got that
them.
kill, and I know that they're both there, but it's a 5v2, and you guys have more util and man advantage. If you guys just
Wait,
3-2 in. What?
I'm sorry. I thought I asked. I could absolutely be wrong, but I thought I asked someone to come up with me. But no, I should have backed off if I did see no one was there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
this
okay.
since your entire team's rotating, I wouldn't have peeked this, but you did get a kill here, I think. So that's good.
Yeah, I got KJ down over here. I was holding that because I knew she was still there. And I was like, she's
Yeah,
gonna go
I
rotate
just
up,
would
and I
not have
got reset.
rotated that. It was so
Oh
early.
god, you were watching me? I fucked up a jump peek over there.
Oh,
That doesn't
here you
matter.
almost got super timing. Like this guy saw your head when you swung that corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know.
Anyway,
And I'm just-
back over here. Back
I was
over here.
texting Chloe during this. I was like literally just giggling to myself, like I'm playing so stupid right now, just trolling. I texted Chloe.
That's awesome. So we know we're playing bad and we're not fixing it. That's an issue.
That was only the first few rounds. I did try to lock in.
That's
like,
me
after
fixing
I,
audio
put my
because you
mouse
guys are
back on.
loud.
No, I did go back and like when I went back to wireless, I did lock in a little more. But first few rounds on wired, I was kind of just like I
Here,
low key was
Maria, you have your dash or not dash. You have your TP up. I would have dashed on the site. This is the thing with like the aggressiveness. Like you could have been on site before this jet's even in their spawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rotating. Wait, I should probably stop skipping so much because I want to see everyone's mistake.
Oh, I think this is when I liked.
Oh,
Watch
this is
how
when I
she-
went back. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, we
yeah,
have
this is
notes here.
Yeah, so I liked how you isolated your 1v1s, how you swung past where that jet swung out, the A main, and then you just fought the Sova, and then you came back and re-swung the jet. So go back a little
Wait,
bit.
I'm trying.
talking
Yeah,
about
I'll
me?
start.
Yeah. So right here, watch. So you wait, go back. Broom.
That what? Back.
Well, yeah, when there's where she's fighting the Sova, just swung out of market, and then
That right
jet
there.
swing.
And then
Yeah,
my
so
stream
be-
frozen?
before that.
Oh,
Wait. I'm watching it on YouTube. Whoops. I thought.
bro,
there's a
you're like,
delay.
I'm like, bro, it is there. Why are you yelling at me? I'm scared. Here, I'll restart it one last time. You guys ready? Okay. So right here, you isolated the fight on the Sova. That was good. And
Mhm.
you killed that guy,
Yeah,
and then you swung the jet.
yeah, that was
And
good.
this
And then it
this was a no, it doesn't matter because you whiffed, but this is a good aiming habit. So
Mhm.
you realize your crosshair is off, you shot a bullet, and then you readjusted it without shooting and spraying and freaking out and crouching. Oh, you did crouch. But still, that was
I
a good
did
aiming
crouch,
habit.
but-
And that's like a step in the right direction. And then Killjoy real quick right here. Oh wait, Soar's not here. Oh wait, she's gonna watch.
Pause.
But, what's up?
I liked that KO Molly to stall for time, but I definitely would have calmed to the team. By the way, like there was a lot of times like that in situations. Remember, I told you that KO's great to do that, but you have to calm it to your team because, like that way your team knows where they can be playing, where they have to actually watch. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you don't want to
It's
do it
just,
while it's smoked off. You usually want to wait for the smoke to be coming down, and
Yeah,
then
when
you
they're
throw it so
likely
it
to
stalls
push.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, the problem with the comms that game was it was so clustered together that I didn't know when to say something because I didn't know how important someone else's comm may have been.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I was saying
Yeah.
the comms were like really like we were also repeating comms.
No, they
a
were
lot.
messy.
Oh
They
yeah,
were definitely
for
messy.
sure.
agree
I
with
remember
that.
Soar
I-
one time, or I don't know who it was, but someone commed like under hell.
Under hell. Yeah.
Like that is such
Oh,
a
I was alive
terrible
during
comm.
that.
Yeah, that's such a terrible comm because hell is under hell. You know, there's like no under hell. And then 2 is we don't need to comment 4 times, and then 3 we're adding another word that just does that. We did that like so much. We were saying like flashing, and then like that was like one comment all at once, and it's just really like chaotic.
Okay.
And then I was gonna say KJ here. I understand that we like placed that molly, but we shouldn't have peeked here. If they swing out of like main or somewhere like market, they jump out. You can't get out from this fight, so you're kind of cooked.
So doing
And
it from sight
Andrew-
would have been better, basically.
Yeah, and there's a alarm bot watching it. She doesn't have to watch her alarm bot. You know what I mean? It's already watching.
well, while she's standing, watch, go back a little to her perspective, right, like back a little bit, or she like standing on that little wall on her left hand side. She can stand on that little wall.
Oops.
Oh, so she
Yeah,
can like back off if someone swings.
No, so she can literally hide,
Like,
like
right
right where
there.
she's standing, right behind that wall.
Oh,
so like
that wall. Okay,
yeah.
I thought you meant the ledge. I thought you were talking
So-
about the ledge. Sorry.
No, so she can throw her molly at the same exact spot while being perfectly covered. The enemy would not have been able to see or shoot her even if they did know she was there. You know what I mean? They couldn't have done anything. So
Right, without her alarm bot going like,
yeah. Yeah, and so there's a lot of times and situations like this where like you guys get caught off guard with, obviously everybody. This happens to everyone, but it happened to you guys a lot more often than it would have happened to like either me or Voom. I mean, actually, probably more me because Voom goes for clips 99.9% of the time. But like, if you have your utility out like this in this situation, or I see you guys reloading in situations like this where someone could still swing. Yes, they might trigger your alarm bot, but you still wouldn't be able to shoot at them even if you wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think next scrim I'm gonna try to take my ADHD meds, see if I can like clear comms, because I know most of the time when I'm calming it's because like there's a lot in my own head. So it's like it's obviously a personal issue. It's very obviously a personal issue, but I wonder if like taking my meds and like slowing my brain down a little bit might help with that.
is it Ritalin?
Huh?
Is it Ritalin?
What?
Shut up, kid.
Is your no? It's important. Is your medication Ritalin? Is that what it's called?
No.
Okay, great. Then yeah, good. I was just
Yeah,
making
well,
sure that it
no.
wasn't that.
Yeah. No, I have really bad ADHD, which I think shows in the way that I speak and also a bit in the way that I play because I don't think often. I just
Wait,
kinda,
what
like, push
meds do you
things and
take?
hurry up.
I do not think we should say that live on stream.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. This Silva has always played that bottom mid. I was like saying this entire time that you, Waylay, were playing like really scared. I mean, look where you were at right now. You have like
Yeah, I
a
was
TP
really
and a
scared.
dash to just punish this kid. Like the entire
Yeah.
time, KO could have threw a flash through this window, dashed onto site, or you could have threw one bottom mid and dashed over the flash and killed this kid. You know, like the entire
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Yeah. And like here, you could just get out. Like that is such a defensive cage right there. You can tell what is that? It's a terrible cage. And those darts are really defensive too. Like there was probably like 0 people on that site. It was probably just Cypher and then Silva back over here. All of them are probably rotating. Here, let me turn the volume up so you guys can
I
hear.
flashed my fault.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
too.
Flawless.
And T.
Last
I'm
And then we.
What were you gonna say?
Can I assume a comm would have been good there being like swinging and then KJ could have swung with her?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was
Sorry, I like to like verbalize my thoughts because I want to make sure that like what I'm thinking is
That
right.
you're right.
'cause I
get it.
No, because that's how I learn, I guess. Because I like bring out my thoughts so I can know which ones are kind of like off versus which ones are actually right, pushes me in the right direction. I'm not trying to be annoying. I'm like
You're good.
genuinely
No, I
trying.
know. You're A-okay. Wait, let me pull up
Okay.
Garrett's chat real quick because I know I'm still live. Are you tired of being awkward?
Bring out my thoughts so I can know which ones are kind of like off.
The amount of calm I produce in seconds is insane. What the fuck,
Dude,
Garrett?
freaking
Going for clips is the way, man. I gotta get better at calming too. I calm hella clip. The amount of. Okay, that's weird, bro.
Try for you till then.
Oh yeah, I guess they can hear you. I'm gonna turn that down because it's loud. Those were good flashes,
And then I
but
got-
we got
Yeah,
like one
I-
flash just stopped our entire push. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. That's where I got screwed.
And you
I
need to have your
remember.
TP up. We talked about that before this game. I don't know if it was up, but I remember one time you pushed onto
can
A
you check?
without it up.
Can
Yeah.
you check if it was up? I want to see because I might have been like completely. I think I did it this time. No, I don't. I didn't
Uh-huh.
have time to go back. I think I'm not sure. I could
You
be
don't have the
very wrong.
animation on you.
That's true, actually. Let me see.
I don't know if there is
No, I
an
think I did it.
animation on you.
No.
think you did
It was
it.
in the animation.
No, I didn't. I don't think I did it. I don't think I did
I'm
it,
a
no.
yapper. What can I say?
Hmm.
Oh, I remember this turret. This
Stop
was
the yap.
honestly kind of pointless. And also, we did the thing again where we kind of swung in front of our util that's holding it. If you're gonna do that, you have to play off of it, or it's holding mid for you. And like we swung way before, and I think we get pre-fired here. Yup.
Yeah.
On B.
Like if we turret that, we can't
Oh.
peek. Yeah. That's what I said. And
Garrett, are you still here?
We can try and bait them.
I'm A. Okay, can you stop?
Wait. Go back to that. That's another prime example. Okay, so again, 90. Look where your crosshair is. 99.9% of the time, especially when I'm Cypher, I'll cage like that, and I will swing out right where like the butt of your gun is, I would swing out right there. That's a free pick that I would have been able to get on you, and Breach as well, because Breach was staring at a wall at the same time.
Okay.
You know, like
I
that
think
that
I
would
was
have been
playing
free.
wired over here. I went wireless, I think, because like when I was playing, this is when I was like genuinely.
This entire time, your entire team was staring at a wall. I don't think you put your crosshair in the right spot one single time. Even while running away.
And then
The
reloading
one
right there
time you
too.
did, and the one time you did do it, it was while you had your knife out, like right there. It was hilarious.
But like again, I don't know if you guys have heard of the fake reloads, you know, or whatever.
Yeah,
But
reloading
like
and then keeping your gun out.
anytime I hear someone reloading, I'm gonna swing out my cage. So if I'm not Cypher,
I'm.
I'm gonna pop that cage. I'm gonna hear that reload and swing. So
I mean, we should be able to
I'm surprised those guys didn't do that at all. We played scared.
On Jet, I just like dashed into their face and I just ran.
That's what you need to do. Oh, you get your ults. I was me yapping about how good your ults are. Oh, another thing that happened, I think it was last round, but I skipped past it. You guys, over in Maine, you guys said, oh, let's play quiet or something. And then, yeah, you guys got darted, and they've done that like every single round. They dart one of these.
And the Cypher cam that they threw every single round.
To pre-fire. You guys stood in front of the Cypher cam that was just for info. You guys played that a little silly.
I forgot.
Oh,
to
here,
jump
this is the thing.
Yeah, no, I meant to jump there and push up onto Jen. I genuinely, I fubbed that.
Yeah, we can talk.
Can you move your mouse? It's really annoying. Okay, never mind.
It's not even there.
It just left.
Oh, there's enough flank. I'm just, yep. Ooh. Yeah.
Let's push really.
Here, wait. Actually, let me see how you guys play this real quick again. You guys, like, okay, Chloe got shot in the back, obviously. You guys just have to isolate. I think Chloe had a smoke. You guys just need to watch each other.
Okay.
Like, wait, something you could have done. I think I have Valor Plan open. Okay. Yeah, something you could have done, because this was smoked and you saw his cage, like, go down here. Something you could have done is backed up against this wall right here. Oh, it's red. My bad. You could have backed up against that wall, and then Chloe could have backed up against Jen, and you guys both would have just had your backs to this guy. Or, like, not in a bad way, but he can't kill you. In order for this guy to kill you, he has to swing out all the way over here to get that angle on you, and it's smoke, so he probably wouldn't even have seen you. If anything, he kills Chloe, and you're watching Chloe. So, and even if she isn't looking the right direction, you can still get her back, and like not be exposing yours. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, like because she probably isn't gonna listen, you know, or like do what you're doing, but you should have played back here while she was looking and isolating that fight, where you can still protect her, you know. Instead, you like put yourself wide open for this kid to jump in his cage. And back, I left for a sec to go do something. You're good, bro. I thought you were gonna ult your entire team because you had it pointed at them. This was good actually, but once again, no refract.
Oh yeah. True. My
And
bad.
also, this Killjoy ult was really readable. He got orbs somewhere. I don't even know how, but and Chloe said, "Let's play post plant," and then later proceeded to not play post plant, and then go, "Wait, I forgot that we need to play post plant." I know, but wait, you'll hear yourself. in a
The
second.
Astro, the
The
Astro
retake's
wall
gonna
went
be
up and I
terrible on here,
couldn't,
though.
I couldn't see the lineup for the KO
Yeah,
moment.
I forgot. Like it does that.
They're like close to Killjoy. Yeah, they're Killjoy ult it, Killjoy ult, Killjoy ult.
Yeah.
They might not even do it now. Oh, well.
120
At least they
omen,
wasted
top.
it. At least they wasted it.
Okay, yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
don't really. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot about
Last player standing.
See, I forgot about
I'm gonna
post
be
plant.
honest.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
gave up that round, low key, because I felt really stuck. I was stuck. There's nothing I could do. I would have died.
I mean,
anyways.
technically, you could have at least tried. You had to refract. You could have swung out, got one, got another. You can refract
know,
out of this
but,
ult, by the way. I don't know if you know that, but you can place it, and then when the ult goes off,
Wait,
yeah.
Wait. Okay,
No, I'm
wait,
being
wait,
serious.
wait.
You can dodge
No.
like every ult in the game by doing that. It's kind of
Wait,
broken.
okay, that's well. I do know she's invulnerable when she does that, but I don't know why that didn't cross my mind. Thank you.
No problem. I remember this. Didn't you have a note for this, Nick? I forget. Oh, you didn't. This was just a close round. Yeah.
Oh
See,
no! I did.
I thought so.
Z
Okay.
has good aim, but she again this game, even though Chiaki's not here anymore, I didn't hear many comms from her like plays, like,
Okay.
earlier.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
So again, the second that KJ ult is about to pop, like you gotta push. Like watch how she kind of like hesitant, or it's like real hesitant and kind of like stays staring at the smoke for a second. You can't do that. You don't like you were literally like less than a second off. I was staring at that Omen from like it actually, if you saw it from my screen, it's hilarious. She was staring right at the Omen's head, but like knife out, get ready to run. If anything, you like should have had your turret out there, and I don't know where the mollies were if you were playing lineups, but this is the type of thing that you look at pre-round where you see, okay, in the top, KJ obviously has the ult, and let's just say they're one off. We should comment to our team and say, hey, KJ's one off from ult. So they're either going to try to get a pick or they're going to try to, get the ult orb. So like she could have been playing for the lineups. You know what I mean? So that like those shots were crazy, but again, this would have been a free round had we looked at the pre-game to see what our options were. You know what I mean? Like one lineup could have destroyed this entire thing, and they were 1 second away.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to talk to my mom. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna take me like
Here,
literally
I
1
can
second.
yap on this because you're not
Yeah.
gonna be here and
You
whatever.
guys keep yapping.
The
about that,
way,
yeah.
okay, so I'm gonna nitpick this just because
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
are here
yeah, I
and
was
it's a
gonna
good
say.
learning experience. Look,
Yep.
so that was a nice shot, but our crosshair is at a wall and we're swinging into two people. So here, you don't know anyone who's gonna be here, and if we do, we should at least pre-aim the bomb. And when she comes out of this, she's holding S and D at the same time.
W.
So she's going like that. No, it wasn't W. She's running backward. And once again, we're swinging into the unknown, and our crosshairs here. And then we overflick because we freaked out because we weren't aiming the right spot. And then we obviously that's an overflick. And yeah, what we should have done is I don't have my game open, but I can try and show from Battle Plant. But we should have let's just pretend this guy's on the ball and pretend this is Killjoy because whatever. So what you should have done was pre-aim this spot through the wall like that, sharper, and then swung holding D and only D, and it would already be on this guy's head. Yeah, because I mean, we just took too long, and then we overflicked and freaked out. You have to like be more sharp with your movement instead of going like this. It's way too slow. Going like that, you have to go like that, like boom, boom. That makes
The
any
fastest
sense.
way to A to B is straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good example, way to put it. I mean, just like these shots were like perfect. Like that's a pre-aim through the wall, and then a D or an A. That was perfect. And then boom, we pre-aimed it again for the swing. That was nice. And then this, that was good.
But-
we used our movement to like fix our crosshair. That's another good habit you guys can do. But this was just where it kind of, and that was also still holding W once again. But this is kind of where it all kind of fell apart right there. You know what I mean?
No, even
Sorry, what?
rewinding it back a little bit. Even rewinding it back. Watch the second it pops. She like shift walks and then she waits for the Silva Dart. You can't wait for that Silva Dart. You swing and shoot it, or you just swing and let it hit you, and then you just swing wider so that like it reveals you to the side. Does that make sense? So you let it reveal you, but you like step to the side, so they're gonna be shooting where you were rather than where you actually are. Does that make sense? So
Yeah, like baiting it.
yeah, so you can't like waste any time because they have the advantage. You now have to push them, right? Those guys honestly really threw by pushing you.
Yeah, and even here, this guy's smoked off, bro. You can ask Nick. I pull my knife out in situations like these to get closer.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
look how this guy's aiming. This is an example of like what not to do. Like this guy. This is why the Jet lost the fight. Look, I'll go like super slow and just spam space. He's holding S and aiming right here. He didn't do what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pre-aim it, pre-aim short, and then short, and then short, and then boom, swing. Like he has to isolate those angles and clear them. But instead, he just swung out,
Slicing the
aiming
pie.
at one. Yeah, but he should have done boom, boom. I can't really show it on Valoplant. I can try this.
yeah.
He should have cleared that and then that. like that, but instead he just kind of swung out like that. Bro, if I had my game open, I might open it. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
I'll
might have.
try.
I have mine open.
I think they understand.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I suck at talking sometimes, my bad. Funny because we're peeking the cypher cam that he throws every round for. Oh, this was the round. Look. Awesome. Thought it was a round
Thanks for
ago.
watching
In this
this.
room. Hot noise. Oh my lord.
Hey, dart shooters.
And it's funny because we're peeking the cypher cam that he throws every round for info.
All right, that's
got
why smokes
shit.
don't push first. That's why smokes don't push first.
And Waylay has knife out. We're not ready for that. Yep. See, Waylay couldn't
I
even
see it
trade.
was a jump peak. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I was just saying, like, Close
Yeah.
shouldn't have peeked that. We wait for the info. We didn't even wait for the info. Your mind couldn't even process that there's no one there in time if they jump peek. We're like mid jump and run. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. So when you entry the like this, I think the standard should be, you know, obviously you have your initiator flash or whatever, and then you have your controller smoke, duelist in, initiator in, and then everybody else floods behind. It should never be, you know, unless it's a clove with your ult, no smoke should ever be pushing first. You know what I mean? Like that's something that should not be happening, because now your whole team is screwed because they can't, like, they now have to push a site and they don't have any other options rather than like having a flash, but it's really easy to hide from a flash. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just makes your team so much harder to win. It's like, you know what I mean? No
All right,
smokes
you guys
first.
ready? We're kind of going without Maria. It's okay. That wasn't really.
She
your
can rewatch it though.
That's true. There's the refract. That was a good round. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I'm blinded.
I would refract here before I peek. Oh, nice. I would have chilled.
Ooh, on the stairs.
You should have hindered him. Good shot.
I like that
Or
you
at least 3-2-1 that guy.
I like that you like had your crosshair on him and then you moved it up to his head before shooting. That's actually a really good.
Aiming habit.
Yeah. Like you like put it on and then flicked it up. That was
Girl,
good.
I want to see these shots too. That's it right there. This shot too. Like we understand the fact that when we're moving, we have to calm our aim. Boom. That was a micro just to its head. Made sure it was on, then shoot. And then back here, we kind of just got a lucky ass kill. But
I'm blinded.
I would refract here if I'm gonna peek.
Oh, nice.
That again, we didn't like spray.
Hinder.
I was making fun of you. Other than that,
And if he's not there, then just really just it's like
I'm gonna mute my audio. Oh my god, I can't hear myself talk. What RKO was doing was nice. Good job, I almost said Mario. I'm so
You can say
sorry.
Mimi.
What'd
Mimi's
you
my
say?
nickname.
What's your nickname? I already forgot it.
Mimi.
Mimi.
Yeah, no. Just kidding. My
Yeah,
bad.
Well, what exactly do you said what I was doing? Like, what exactly do you said was good?
Playing an on-off angle. So the best way to move is like the T swing. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but you guys go forward and then swing out. And the only way, that's the best swing in the entire game. That's what you were conditioning yourself into thinking in here, that they were going to run forward, then swing. And what you doing is like the counter to that, which is on off angle. That was perfect. That was good.
Draw the T so that she knows what you're talking about.
Oh,
Is that
my
just
bad.
like not a basic thing to do when you're
I don't
like
know.
if you know
I mean,
if you know someone's gonna swing B main, you just play an off angle?
No, so we're not talking about the off angle. We're talking about the a T. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, this is like what it would look like here. I guess is like they would swing out then swing to get like the fast angle swing, you know, to throw your guys
Mhm.
crosser off. It's like it's like angle advantage. You know what that is? You're high enough rank, hopefully. Yeah, that's what it basically is. And if you don't know what you're doing, well, you're doing it right. But just holding it will just completely counter your crosshair placement, but playing on off will just completely counter the T swing.
Yeah, so,
Like another example is like here, like pretend Waylay is like the person doing the on off thing, like right here. Like, you know, they swing and then they go out. It's like a kind of a broken T, but you get what I mean.
Mhm.
It's so much easier to show in game. Do you want to show it in game, Nick? You have it open
Sure, I
still,
can.
right? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go here.
Anyway,
my
you guys
Valorant
have
thing.
really good aim habits or like movement habits. It just takes time to.
Yeah, let's go. Wait, I can't. why
Because
can't
you're
I
in
keep-
observers.
Oh, my fault. Thank you.
Awkward.
Weird. Okay.
Let's go yapping. Okay, I'm not yapping. That's dead. That's mean.
No, they're talking about me. Yappy McGee.
No, it was Garrett in my chat goes, "Let's go yapping." And I'm like, "What the?" Got my water bottle.
It's not very nice, Garrett.
Exactly, bro. Banned from my chat. Just kidding. Banned from my chat. Ooh, that hurt my foot.
So the best place that I would say to show this is like, okay. So right here. So like, someone's probably gonna be holding this, right? And so the best way to swing this is rather than holding W and what W and A at the same time to peek this, I come across their screen a lot slower. So it'd be basically if you imagine that someone's standing like right here, it'd be like me having to walk across really closely, really fast versus like being further away, right? And pushing like W at the same time, I go a lot slower across their screen. So basically, if you look at the map, it would be drawing a T straight from here, straight down here, right?
We can't
And-
see your
and-
mouse, but yeah.
Oh, you can't see my mouse?
No.
Oh, awkward. Okay. So, anyway, so it's like me going straight across this way rather than going W towards them, you know, and that one Killjoy round, she was like walking like backwards and like here rather than literally just cutting it short, pre-aiming that and getting that kill. That would have been a free round. And then rather than like, you know, she like shift walked and then kind of like played this corner for a second just because she was worried from this. Like, you cannot do that. You don't have time. You got to push close, got to let the dart reveal you or shoot it, you know, get close into the smoke. You get one, you get two, and then you get this other person. If you don't get the other person, you get them off. Like, just spray and get them off the bomb. You know what I mean? And then you could still win the round that way. You literally just had to stall 1 second. You know what I mean? So sometimes even just making a noise makes him rotate, but going off the tee, like, we would run straight on this line if we're gonna peek this angle, rather than going around this way to come back onto the line. That's breaking the tee. So if you're gonna swing it, you're just holding your D key, or your your D, right? Makes sense, kind of a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes you go across their screen faster. It's the entire purpose.
That's the best way to peek and swing in the entire game. And
Yeah. You should do it every single time.
I only
There's
said
never
let's
a
go
time
yapping
machine.
because you said I'm gonna yap in the meantime, so you did it to yourself. Okay, Garrett, you're mean. Anyway, yep. If that makes any sort of sense right there, the best way to counter that is by playing an on-off angle, which is what you're doing. Yeah,
And
keep the habit.
Yeah, and no, most people don't know that in lower elo for some reason.
Mhm. I don't know your
Game's
rank
been
because I
out
just
5 years. The
Yeah.
game's been out 5 years.
Yeah,
Not everyone's been playing for 5 years though.
that's also true.
That's true.
But once again, M1L fucking smoke, but whatever. Just listen next time in practice, and I think we got punished hard for that smoke. Like, look, I'm gonna nitpick you because I said it 8 times, and you're getting homework. Look how we used an aftershock just to clear the smoke. Like, just look. And if that smoke was deeper, we wouldn't have to, and we could just hold this guy. But now he can be in the smoke right now, and there is a flash agent alive. Flash this entire line, and boom, you guys are cooked. And you guys are all looking the wrong direction. This smoke is terrible. Don't ever do that. It's not terrible if you play it right, like pushing into it early, but like still you have to clear it, and if not, you have to hold it because they could peek out of it. You know? There, just a M2 smoke would have been better. I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
That is like another good example of how to
That was
swing.
really good.
Yep. This
Yeah.
is perfect. This is like run forward, then we hold A. That's an example of a T swing, you know?
Yeah. That was really played really well. Funny little side note. I thought Waylay, or it looked like Waylay was hacking because when she shot through the smoke, thinking someone was on Switch, she was aimed at Omen's head. It was hilarious. Not that like on the other side of the wall, but
I think you flashed this. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, that's good. I don't know if you care. I know this is kind of debate out the util, but you should have threw it in the normal spot, which is that corner right there.
And a huge reason why you should have done that because
Oh, whoops.
so the reason why you guys threw that ult there in the first place was to bait the Sova ult. And so now what's happening is if Sova does shoot it, he's gonna hit
aim
you
at
guys.
you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it kind of defeats the purpose of trying
Yeah.
to, bait it. So if it was further back, it would have been a lot more effective and efficient.
Yeah, and like it's just that line, but you guys did it more like here, which would have been like right where you guys are peeking, and I fucked everything up here. So, is this the round where we lost to the Killjoy ult? Yeah. Okay. Wait, I really messed everything up. Awkward. My bad, guys. I think we were on like 6-5. It was or like last round.
Oh god, I could probably pull it up, but
Thanks, bro.
6-6.
6-6.
Here we go.
Oh. Wait, I didn't do that round? Oh, was it this round? 5-6?
indubitably.
Oh, okay. My bad. I messed everything up. I'm sorry.
Where I overheat and go into their spawn and kill 3.
I think your stream is Black Boom. I don't know why.
Uh-oh. No, it's not. I fixed it. It wasn't ever black, I don't think. I don't actually have it on my phone. Let me pull it up. No, it's
There it
on
goes.
for
It's
me.
back,
Nick.
it's back. Okay. Yeah.
I remember that. Look at this crosshair placement, Maria. Tisk. Oh, not Maria, Maria. My bad. We're now ready for a fight here. And look, even when we are ready for a fight, we're aiming at the ground and then the wall and then he swung. Yeah, cooked. Ooh, awkward with. Oh, I remember this round. We knew he was there and we just got shot in the back. But I won't nitpick. Oh yeah, you did really overheat. I was making fun of you here too. I remember this
overheated.
round.
Yeah, you went crazy though, honestly. You shot him through your teammate.
Yeah, that was gangster. Nice shots.
So, yeah.
I only overheat when I know I'm gonna get a 3K. Or 4K or an ace.
W mindset. Thanks for liking the stream, Garrett Chan. Appreciate it, bro. My name is Lucy. I'm gonna swing out bottom middle alone. I think you guys lost this round. Oh, I had notes for this. It's pistol round. It's like the most important round to condition your opponent. So what you should have done is done that flash strat that you guys practiced so hard and dear to do. And I know you did comment, which is good. But this is mainly for Maria because she should have done it. And yeah, I think we got 0 value peeking and playing flank or whatever. I don't remember what the plan was, but we got 0 value out of it.
I asked.
Yeah, good job.
I did ask. But all good.
But you got shut down.
Yup. She said no. Which threw the game. Chloe, are you here? This is like a test to see if
Yeah.
you're here. Because I know you're not talking.
I am here.
That's awesome,
real-
Sauce. Did you learn about M1?
real quick.
Okay, what's up?
Real quick, there's a couple times where you guys have where you're on save rounds, right? And this is no exception. Even though you're on a classics, obviously they're it's pistol round, it's usual. But like you wanna, if you guys are at a weapon disadvantage, or if you just naturally have classics, it's always better to group up like how you guys are right now. And so, there's a round on the attacking side where you guys were like, oh, we're on the save, so let's play for information, let's spread out and stuff. That's not the comm that you guys want to be doing. What you want to do is, if you guys cannot buy, you want to have all 5 of your weaker weapons against 2 of their more superior weapons, and then you'll be able to get those kills. You'll be able to get their guns and get on site, get the bomb down. Now they have to push you, right? So you guys are now at the advantage again. So you do not want to spread out and play for information if you guys are all on a save round, unless you're doing some type of fake or whatever. But that you guys were just playing for information.
Can we see? Yeah. Okay. Right here. This is where I got peeked and I died.
Mhm.
Oh, I
yeah,
remember
I
this. I remember.
But instead of like just sitting here and waiting, and like I peek first, the refract should have came out, peek, refract back, and then I throw knife. We clear out the site. Like I don't know why she waited to just swing until I died. Like it was a timing issue. We obviously don't know each other's like synergies. Like we're not synced up, but like that is like something huge for like a duelist. Like someone's gonna be on this angle. You gotta like be prepared to like swing for your teammate.
As much as this is true, I did mention to you that your job is to be behind the duelist at all times. Like, if you watch how me and Boom play, like if he's duelist, which he is 99.9%,
He's like my
of the time,
pocket sage.
and I'm forced to play breach against my will. I
Your
like I
will is
literally
crazy.
I have to be his little pocket breach, because like again, he has to swing, so that would have been his job. And so if he doesn't swing, I'm gonna sit right behind him and I'm gonna be ready to swing off of him. And so even though like that's something that he's my duo, and I understand that about him,
I bet I have a clip.
that's just a natural way to play in general. So even if you have like a terrible Instalog jet that just dashes on the site and goes and dies 2.3 seconds into the game, it's still your job to be able to play behind him and get that trade.
I probably don't have a clip. I'm gonna be honest.
I just have I guess I have like the fucking ranked PTSD of everybody calling me a fucking baiter. Like,
You're
The
good.
only difference between a bait and a trade is whether or not you get the kill and or a round. That's the only thing that matters.
yeah.
Okay, I'm
So
gonna be
as long
honest.
as you get the kill and as long as you win the round, nothing else matters. Like I purposely bait here. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm still in the game. Let me stream this. Boom, boom, boom. Put me in, coach. Am I still streaming?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, you should be.
All right. So this is a perfect prime example. Like what me and Voom do what the hell? All the time is he goes over here, he plays weapon advantage. Wait, are you watching my stream? Good.
Yeah.
All right. So oh my goodness.
Let me find a clip.
So he uses weapon advantage, okay? So he'll buy like a Spectre, Stinger, Bucky, Judge, something. We'll just say Spectre. He goes over here, obviously quietly, and then
Oh,
he sits
yeah.
here like a little rodent. And the amount of times me and him both ace here, sometimes we'll just 2 of us will kill all 5, but a lot of times I will ace or he'll ace. He'll come sit right here, and he won't do anything. He won't make a noise. He won't sneeze. He won't nothing. And what I do is I have my weapon advantage, Phantom, Vandal, some longer range, faster rate weapon, right? Whatever. And my job is to bait so they don't look over here. So I'm over here, I'm jump peeking, I'm making noise, I'll do this, I'll throw my
This is
classic,
one.
I'll just spray through the wall. And literally, this is what we do. This is exactly what I do. I jiggle my gun over here, and I'm just doing that so they're only focused on me. And then the second Voom right here starts shooting, I now start swinging and I shoot them. Let's just say we kill all these. Let's say Boom kills this guy. He'll now swing and start shooting at this guy over here. And That's how we play. And then sometimes we play double aggressive. And what that means is Boom's going to push up here and play this off angle. I'm going to push over here and play
Sorry.
this off angle. Usually I would have like a Stinger or a Spectre. And so the second he starts shooting, there's going to be another guy. You know what I mean? Like this is how you need to be playing regardless. So your duelist is always going to be taking first contact. So again, in this case, duelist right here taking first contact. And then there's me that's over here that's ready to swing off my first contact, which would be second contact, right? And this is how you need to play the game in general. We have the same exact thing where, over here, where we play crosses, where one person sits here like a rodent, another person sits here like a rodent. And they swing, and obviously people aren't going to be able to swing and clear both angles at the exact same time. Sometimes one person plays here. Sometimes we play one person below, one person up high, and play off angles like that. Again, we have one person sitting here, one person playing either back gen, back dice, back heaven. Well, so when he starts shooting down here, I swing and I take this gunfight. And that's always how it's going to be. He has to take first contact and I swing. And sometimes if I'm Cypher, I'll be playing some off angle like this and he'll be up there. But you know what I mean? You always need to play that way. So in this case, even if your duelist stops, you need to stop as well. Like maybe she had an itch. You don't know. She didn't say it. She just stopped. So it's your job to now stop. You know what I mean? You should never be
That's
pushing.
funny.
You don't know. Sometimes, like Miles could have died or something. She didn't say anything. So just wait. There's no reason to push in front of your duelist at all, ever. You're a controller or you're a initiator, so you need to initiate. So again, once she swings this, then you swing this afterwards, and then or if she swings this, then you're watching her stairs. You know what I mean? So she'll take this contact, and then you're just watching stairs the whole time. You know what I mean? So that's how it needs to be, and then you can say, I'm flashing you on site. She goes, or you flash right there, and then she goes right here, straight on the site. That's how it needs to be. You initiate, she dashes on, you flash her on so she's able to get on without dying, and then you follow up right behind her. You should literally go here, throw your cute little flash, and then be W king it with your knife out to be able to support and help. That's how it needs to be 100% of the time. It doesn't matter if you know each other. It doesn't matter how well you guys have, team chemistry or anything. That's just how the game works.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, I agree. You guys should have at least calmed that or something. But,
Yeah.
Oh, and then this was a complete accident. But yeah, whatever. Here also, you didn't hear a trip. There is no trip. I remember here you're like, I don't know.
No.
There's not a trip. Yeah, no, it's just a no.
This round we bought stingers and we shouldn't have.
Oh yeah, I remember. You guys got beat down hard on the side
Yeah,
just
look at
because you
that
guys
drop. That's
did it.
perfect.
Oh. Oh.
Smoke's down A.
Okay, here. She's not here, but for future reference, at this point, I would not even shoot the dart. I would just swing.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't see. Just swing out. Fight this guy. There's no point. You died just because of that. You threw your crosshair placement off a lot.
No.
Our breach is cooked. Not our breach, our KO.
Oh yeah. My game froze. No. What the flip flops just happened? Oh, I fixed it. Are you proud of me? Look.
Mhm.
Not our breach.
Oh, I fucked it again.
Too proud of you.
No.
Our breach is cooked. Not our breach, our KO.
Wait, why did it freeze?
I don't know.
I just skipped it. Fuck it.
Yeah, frame skip.
We're not gonna
Frame skip.
group up.
Yeah,
Oh, I
so if
remember
you're gonna
this turret
force,
here.
pause. If you're going to force, you need to push. If you're gonna force in an area where you should not be doing it, you need to do something off of it.
Mm-hmm.
So look, what's her name? Chloe died A main in the smoke. You died in 3 away from your teammate. You know what I mean? So if you guys are going to hold that cross, hold the cross. If Chloe's gonna play in the smoke, like we tell her 1,000 times not to, then get ready to trade and swing off of her. You know what I mean? She's because again, 100% of the time, you're going to have a teammate that does not listen to a comm, whether it's on purpose or by accident, is completely irrelevant. Me and Boom sometimes we'll say a strat, we'll miss here, or we'll just think of something else and we just don't do it. It happens. But Sometimes
oh my god,
it just
he
doesn't.
hates it when I do that. I have a clip of it actually.
I
Actually, one of the
absolutely
clips
hate
I
it.
was gonna show up. Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
see it?
So
I can bring
yeah,
it up. I don't
a
know.
lot of times me and Boom have strats, and we're supposed to do them, and he doesn't do them, and like piss me off. But it just like, you know what I mean?
You got the value
You
out
guys,
of it though.
you.
if you go,
I'll bait for you.
oh yeah, and you're supposed to shoot the silver.
One
No,
C,
the
two
flash,
C.
the flash.
I got Reyna I guess.
Yeah, you should.
And I did
No,
shoot
I
it,
can't.
but I shot it like 8 I said no, I can't,
Yeah.
and then I proceed to like not shoot it, and then I swing out and just kill all. But yeah, I should have shot it. But yeah, see, that's an example.
Yeah,
Um.
yeah. So that was a great example.
Okay, back onto the video.
Back to the video.
I definitely made fun of you guys. I had a feeling, so I'm gonna mute it.
It's already live, so you guys will see it. Regardless
Yeah,
if
I
you
know.
watch
It's just I
it.
don't want to hear myself talk.
I don't blame
And every
you.
time I
Already
talk,
annoying.
it's when I was
bad enough to
talking.
hear you, but-
Oh my goodness. Okay, real quick. Refract, way too far behind. If they were to push this, they can see it in logs. And then you should have done it close to this wall because they have to swing out of it in order to kill you. But they could just peek out here, which is only exposing your angle. And also, you pushed way too fast. You have to wait. I wonder if there's any calm between this. I don't know actually.
Just gonna go bulldog here. Actually, no. Spectre's
You
probably
pushed
better.
that. Wait, what? Oh, I thought she was gonna play that.
Oh, she put her thing there.
Yeah, there was no calm with
Ooh.
any of that. None.
Ooh.
So we should have one put it
Look at the
closer,
breach.
and then or that
You
yeah,
pushed that.
and then just you always like as a jet and a waylay, you always wait for it, even if they don't even comment. Don't and you swung without it, and you're in util out. You know, way too early. I mean, if this Cypher played here, he probably could have killed you without even getting hit by any of this. You know what I mean? Or even backed up here, he could have killed you. I don't know. That was
Yeah,
just
that's where I play a cipher too. You guys would have got punished so bad right there if I was a cipher on this map.
I think we should stop doing.
That was just me just saying we should stop doing aggressive comps because we can't really do it. Because even when you guys are aggressive, you guys like revert back to being passive. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
you like
we're-
take the
we're
space and then you just
scared-
give it right back.
We're scared to peek this, and they were literally flash. Like that's another example. And we finally go out, and they're like flash is worn out already.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, what's up?
Go back real quick. So watch this stinger gunfight right here. So any fight that you guys go for, you have to maximize your chance to win, right? So like you want to maximize your angle advantage, your peeker's advantage, your gun advantage. I don't know if I already said weapon advantage, but that's what I'm referring to right here. This is a terrible fight to be going with a Spectre. You need to be playing closer to where that breach is or where the crosshair is, and then you swing. You're not going to be able to get that kill against a Vandal with a Spectre that far away. It's just your odds are so slim.
And then once
what I mean?
again, that was also like not really a good gunfight for this weapon. I mean, it's closer, but still here and then running and gunning this kid. Like this kid still has a phantom, you know. That was a nice kill though. And then here the lineups, whatever. I mean, those weren't lineups. He just darted. My bad. Oh, I
This
remember
was a
this round.
terrible comm right here.
Okay,
Turn on
oh.
comms, please.
Yeah, I will.
Terrible
Whoops.
comm.
Click that button like 8 times.
Give it 1 second because I'm gonna toss my hinder out.
Here, I'll wait. I'll
Yeah.
go back even
in
more.
Instant flash though because I'm gonna be ready with my dash to go.
Okay.
I'm also actually give it 1 second because I'm gonna toss my hinder out to slow him down. So let me throw this out and I'll let you know.
All right, stop.
Three, two, one.
Stop. Dude, I was crashing out right here. You would if you guys had did that or done that off the rip and not worried about that stupid hinder that's being smoked
that
off
smoke.
anyways.
That smoke is also terrible, but we'll get into that after.
Yeah, that's none of that is necessary. Pop the flash and go, and then KO worries about that as you guys are pushing, as you're pushing up to help Waylay, right? That's how it always needs to work. Waylay pushes fast, you follow right behind. So there's that, like, you guys messed up the timing on that so bad, and you guys would have been able to get an easy 3K because you, like, I don't know if you hit any of them, but like they were all standing right there, and they like it was really, really close. They all were staring at the there. You, if she went on the tiles, you would have been able to get a free 3K because they were standing there with their knives out and facing the opposite direction. You would have been looking at the back of their heads with their knives out. Like they were not expecting that push at all, and nobody does. That's why it's so effective. And so the longer you wait, and just that hinder that took forever, you
And
know what
that
I mean?
smoke, and
And
the
the
fact
smoke,
we don't
like-
have a refract up in any corner. It's just
and we don't
this
have anybody
entire
on
push
B.
was terrible, and we didn't even go
Mid-
tiles. You know, we
Yeah.
dash
No.
towards here, and like
go-
we're not looking there, and we ran out with our knife out, and now our dash out, and the flash took way too long. These guys could be looking at tiles right now, and you're just boom, you're dead, and we have
Yeah.
no way of getting out.
No, we
And this smoke is terrible.
actually-
Chloe, I know she calms you to do it, but I would have said no anyway. I can explain why that's terrible. Smoking here, these guys can easily just get out for the same reason of M1, right? You know, this isn't really getting any space. It's just getting you guys space for a little bit, but they can still like swing out of this, like all 5 of them, you know? And also they flash tiles. So you guys are going to be looking tiles at these guys. And so these guys can easily just swing out of this, and you guys are going to get timinged really bad. And I think this kid is up here, by the way.
All right.
If he waited
Yeah, the
longer,
second
you
one.
guys would have gotten punished for that.
it's okay.
Like, look,
Yeah, the
swing
second
now.
was up
And
there.
good job watching her back, by the way. That's well
Yeah.
played. Who just joined my stream? Who's that late? Huh?
Who's that?
Sorry, I was getting yelled at by my parents. I'm back. Sorry.
You're good. We did kind of go without you. Feel free to refer to the script.
Oh, I'll go watch the VOD later.
Okay,
Sweet.
you're good.
Yeah, we can.
Just play retake.
Now we have to
wasn't
pretend
in
to be
the-
nice to her.
Mario
I'm just
wasn't in
kidding.
practice. Oh, I just nitpicked you so hard on this push. Hold on. We can do it again, just real quick.
Give it 1
Oh,
second.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying give me 1 second, and I was about awkward. Shut up. This hinder was terrible. This smoke was terrible, and then this dash was terrible because your knife's out, and also you went way before the flash was out. So yeah, you can watch the VOD, but I nitpicked you, so it was more detailed. And never mind. Chloe, hold on, wait.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, and also when who just left?
bruh, Mario.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say while you're pause it.
Oh, sorry.
As she was pushing up, as she's pushing up right here, she doesn't clear her angles. So like, you gotta clear because Omen, the Omen that you're going against, actually did a really smart play where he sat there and waited for you. He ulted over there. It was actually very big brain, but you didn't clear it anyways. So watch it real quick. I don't know if you spectated it. Yeah, so you didn't clear left, and then you didn't clear the right there. So that's 2 very important places to clear.
Yeah, and
You
then also Mario peeking with animation out. No, the entire
Yeah.
peek cleared like all
I've been
angles.
watching Waylay too, but
Pull our knife
out a little
won't
bit.
be
You have that
any
issue.
2 on site.
Yeah.
Oof.
Speak of that issue, here, let's see where our crosshairs are at.
I'm in lane.
We're not okay.
Won't be at
For Soar,
That is on site.
let's see if I can pause it at the right time. Ooh, you're not ready for a fight.
I'm in lane.
You kind of had your
okay,
crosshair on that wall while you were peeking out of the smoke.
One thing that I do. Oh god.
Sorry. Let me finish
Right.
this real quick.
Yeah.
2 on site.
Your crosshair is not ready there either.
Player standing.
And then yeah, whatever. You can go. My bad.
Okay, so go to right to when KJ swings out of the smoke, like the first step out of the smoke.
I'll
One
try.
thing that I like to do is like
I'm in
right here.
Fuck, I suck. Okay, sorry.
I crouch right behind the KJ turret because it's like a shield, and you're already obviously low, and so you know it gives you that much more of a chance. And I do the same thing in mid. If you watch my stream real quick, I know I'm sorry, but I do this thing here in mid as well a lot, where I like if I'm gonna go for this kind of gunfight, I like hide behind something here for the most amount of coverage. you know, because I'm obviously they can only see like a little dot on my head. So I do the same thing here, or if I'm going for a gunfight from our spawn over here, I go behind this. So like, you know, it just something that protects your body a lot more. You know what I mean? So you can do the same thing with Killjoy a lot. If you're about to swing it, throw your turret here, and then you like hide right behind it. You know, it's a good shield. You can do it A main or a retake as well, where you throw your turret here, and then you can still play behind it. You know what I mean? While it's getting information through smokes. Just a free shield, free ISO shield.
Got you, gang.
Cute.
There's two on site.
Nice.
My bad. That's okay. Instinct. Okay, sorry. I don't know if you showed. I'm not.
Was this the round with the sheriff? I think this is the round where I get the 2 with the
She
sheriff.
fucks it up, guaranteed.
Flash.
Yep.
Chloe.
I told you not to one-way that. I said you pick it up. Write that down in your notes right now. That's your homework.
And honestly, that should have been followed with like a breach done.
Dash in there.
Remember that one lady?
Yep. Who just joined? That scared me. Oh, hi, Maria. I'll say it again.
One's here. There's 2 there.
Okay, still this play, you have to hold like an off angle here and wait for your teammate to get closer, and then you dash. When your teammate's ready for the fight, like you dashed on and your KO is right here. And I know it was supposed to be a flash and such, but still.
One's here. There's 2 there.
That's exactly what I mean. That smoke was terrible too. Don't do that. And I think you did get
It was
some
really
of this.
the smoke, but
Yeah.
everything else could have worked.
Not there for you.
Always about to peek this. I guaranteed.
No.
I guarantee it,
Wait,
Chloe.
wait,
I guarantee it,
calm-
Chloe.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
Go
what's up?
back. I calm the fact that I can't trade. I can't trade this.
No, I
Astra.
know. You come
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear. She fucks it up. And I knew it was just a
Guaranteed.
flash because I know that lineup. I don't even think they could get blinded from that because of smoke. Like,
Yeah, they can't because of the smoke.
I
exactly.
told her
It's
not to.
protecting
I
them.
said only pick it up, but whatever.
My bad.
Yeah, it was definitely your bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
It's
Write
just
it in
the
your
scrim.
notes.
These-
Swing him, Chloe. Swing him, Chloe.
No, it's not just a scrim. This is a competitive match, and we're losing our hard-earned RR. Whoa, I
Oh
can
my
do that.
God,
Wait, I can
hate
pause and unpause by hitting my table. Yo, that's aura. Sorry.
Hitting your table?
Yeah, look.
it
That's
could be
cool.
working
Sorry.
the market.
My bad.
it.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
What did we talk about playing in smokes? Write that in your notes
Hey,
right
hey.
now. That's also a terrible smoke to play with a
No,
Bucky.
no,
If this
it's
smoke
a
fades,
great
you're cooked.
That is not
Never.
it. That is not a good smoke.
Never.
That is
If
not
that
it.
smoke fades, you're exposed to like the most long angles on this map.
I clicked
Working
the
on
wrong
market.
button and I accidentally pulled out my classic.
But it's not even the classic timing. It's the
Yeah.
positioning is what we're talking about there, Chloe.
I would die.
And why are we
You should-
fucking?
It could-
And we don't peek a smoke like that. Come on, girl.
So
I've
for
talked
those
to
of
you
you that
about
don't
that.
know, here. For those of you that don't know, here I'm streaming. Real quick. For those of you that don't know, if you go into a smoke, these people can see my gun if I run
I
straight into
know.
it.
Yeah, I know
Right?
you
They
know.
can see it way before I'll be able to see them. And so if you swing into a smoke, you have to, or out of a smoke for that matter as well, you want to swing out of it sideways. So if they smoke this off, you're not going to want to just run straight out because they'll be able to see my gun the second it pops through the smoke, but I still won't be able to see them. You know what I mean? So if you swing out of a smoke, you should be looking towards a specific side because you'll be able to see them really close to the same time they'll be able to see you. Again, it's about maximizing your peeker's advantage, your gun advantage, your angle advantage, and all these game mechanics. It's like those
guys
are the
wanna-
main ones right there.
Do you guys want to
That's
know a
gonna move you a lot
radiant
more
level
around.
strat that works in like literally the highest elo? Do that smoke again and walk up close to it. So you know the right way to swing. No, go backward. No, back, kid. Right there. Now throw it main. If I was in a game, it would be easier. Holding a smoke like that is like actually like really fucking smart to do, and you should do it. And I've gotten aces sitting like in a smoke like that.
Yeah.
You're not. It's seriously because they have to look in one direction. They're not gonna look straight. Who's
Yeah.
gonna run out of that smoke looking forward? They have to clear
Yeah.
angles, and even if they do, you see their gun. Like that's how you need to hold that.
Yeah.
And I
Exactly.
swear, bro. Telling
Because
you.
everybody in higher elo is gonna swing it out this way, or they're gonna swing out this way, or they'll swing out this way, but they'll never swing out of a smoke just straight out like this. And so literally all you have to do is just go 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? It's so free. But in low elo, people still do stupid stuff where they run out and then do like all these stupid.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Even then, and also you dodge like 90% of flashes when you do that. It's like it's such a good angle. And Chloe, you should have played that. I'm gonna be honest, way better than playing inside the smoke. Like you could have played that exact thing I just said without peeking in the smoke, like right here, said, and a little bit more to the left, and just held the smoke, and you could have gotten out and everything. There's no reason also to play an aggressive angle like this. Look at your teammates. Can they trade you here? Yes, no, maybe. No.
No.
You were supposed
And
to
your
answer that
smoke.
question.
And your
Yeah.
smokes.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
very important.
rhetorical.
That was rhetorical. I'm
You're
basically-
rhetorical. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Be working on market.
Oh, you got shit on, and you're the smokes. I need you alive. You can't keep doing that. There was one round you ran up B with your with a spike too, alone. You can't
Alone.
keep doing that. And then I think we turret this. This is the turret round. We have a gun.
Got Vandal.
Radiant.
Radiant-
It's
Radiant
episode
buddy.
9. Whoa. Oh, that's
Yeah,
2. I'm
yeah, that's
dyslexic as
crazy.
fuck.
Wait, is that too?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
they
just
had
dyslexic.
a.
I mean, I'm a
they had a
nitpick
6.
you. Actually,
All right.
where?
Yeah, 6 and an 8.
So honestly, they 3, 2, 1. You hey, jump up 3, 2, 1. And we did clear it. Okay, I was gonna make fun of you, but it's fine. By the way, when I say make fun of you, I mean nitpick you.
Whole tree.
I'm not actually gonna make fun of you.
I will. It's my job.
Next mean.
Yeah. I'm the,
Oh
I'm the mean uncle.
Pull your gun out. Get your crosshair ready. I'm just kidding. It's not your fault. It's just. Is Maria still here? Oh yeah,
Are they committing?
she is. Okay.
Oh, that's an over peak and a half right there.
Wait, I didn't see
Yeah.
what happened. I was not looking at that.
Look at
I-
KO.
I overpeaked as fuck, but I thought I could at least get one before I died, but I didn't.
Even
Even-
that's
let-
not even
let-
a good
let's give-
gamble.
Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. So Valorant is technically a numbers game, but at the same time, it's really not. It's advantage game. So I know that sounds weird, but basically, 2 defenders versus 3 attackers. The attackers still have an advantage, or vice versa. We'll say 3 defenders and 2 attackers, right? The attackers still have the advantage, and so because again, what they have to do is they have to figure out. They obviously have to have 2 people on a site, right? And then 1 person has to be on the other site. Does that make sense? So if for the defenders, so if they can find out where that 1 person is, the 2 people can take on to the 1 person. They kill them. That now you get a free site. The other people now have to rotate, but you guys can already set up and be all ready for them to, now have to retake the site. So again, let's give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say that, even if you did get a kill, it still would not have been worth it, because like you want them to force them, like you want to force them into positions where you're going to have the most success. Like again, are you watching my stream real quick?
Oh, sorry. No.
Let me know when you're watching.
Watching.
Okay. So my teammate dies. Yes, I swing into 3, maybe 4, and I get 1, but I'm dead. Now they have a free site, right? They have all of site already, and maybe I did get 1.
I should have just b-hop tree.
Not even. You could have played quietly right here. Now what they have to do is they
Well,
have to.
I had
Huh?
KO ult, so they would have known that I was in that position.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Let them know where you are. But like, look where my crosshair is. If they swing this, I'm gonna start shooting, and I can literally just stay spamming this. Even if I kill 1, I can just hold it, and they have to run into my stream of bullets. And so a lot of times I'll get at least one, maybe two, but like they still have to go through the uncomfortability to swing like this. You know what I
And
mean?
be exposed to
And-
multiple other angles like heaven and sight.
Exactly. And so they don't know if you have another teammate up here. So they
Swing
still
up
have to be concerned about this. So they're probably not all 5 going to swing you here, you know, because worrying about you. They might have 2 swing you, but like they're going to have one person watching up top still. So like it's always better. Like even if they know where you are, like sometimes.
Oh, that lag is crazy, bro. Crazy.
Uh,
Is he lagging for you guys or just
I'll-
me? Am I tripping?
just they get paid.
Awkward. Yo, this definitely might be a
For-
me thing. Oh, awkward. My Discord just died. Wow. Yo, I lagged like really bad, not gonna lie. I don't even know if it was me or you.
Yeah.
Oh, did we
Hello?
all just lag really bad?
What?
That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Nick's like voice was like
Yeah,
fucking
that's
like,
why I
like,
left.
Guys, I was like, guys, hello, and then I left and
Oh,
I
that's
rejoined
funny.
and it's like connecting. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, me too. That's
Is
hilarious.
everybody here?
Yeah, that happened to all of us. That's funny.
It's weird.
Yeah, you can go, Nick.
But anyway, so like even though they know where you are, you still have the advantage because they still have to push you. They have to. That's their job. Their job is to get on site and plant. So like you can sit right here, and the second they start swinging, just left click and hold it because your job is to hold site. That's your job, and their job is to get on site. So you don't have to peek because it now gives your teammates time. Like you had a teammate that was like back here, so you could have stalled 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now, even if you died now, I still would have been able to get a trade on you. If not, you know, after you got 1, maybe 2, this person would have now been able to get 1, maybe 2. You know, does that make sense? So just stalling the time, and then what I was telling you before, I don't know if you had your molly at this point still, but you can. Lag. You can throw your molly. You can throw your you can throw your flash just to stall time. Like just because they know where I'm at, it does not mean that they're gonna win this gunfight just because they know where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's really hard for somebody to win this fight consistently, especially if you literally just like. There's a lot of times where I get kills just by like I'm over here and I'm just like pre-firing them, and then they'll swing right into my bullets. You know what I mean? So it's just holding sight is more important than trying to get a pick. It always is. Your job is to hold the sight, especially when you're by yourself, so that your teammates can rotate.
And even if you
Does that make
got
sense?
one, like you said that you might have, you're still like trading numbers, so you don't even get value out of swinging.
Yeah.
You just put
and
your
this is actually
number. My bad.
this is actually a better example right here. I like to use this example a lot right here because this helps people understand the entire purpose of Valorant. The entire purpose of the entire concept of the game is for the attackers to get on the site and then plant the bomb, right? So they have to get over here. This is their job. They have to. And in order for them to do that, they have to pass through right here. So I do not have to peek this. This is not something that I have to do. This is unnecessary. Like, let's just say we got aggressive, we killed their smokes, and then this person, my teammate, died. Right? And let's just say I was playing mid. They don't have smokes. They can't smoke me off anymore. So I don't have to peek this. This is unnecessary. This is an unnecessary gunfight. What I can do is I can sit here because I'm either going to see him running across here to try to hit switch, running down to see CT, or running straight down lane. And so I can literally sit right here and play the objective of the game and try to get kills. Like, and the amount of times that I ace right here is actually insane. Oh god, is everybody lagging again?
No, that was just Mario.
Wow.
Okay. And so this is the objective of the game. I know they can't smoke me. Let's just say I'm Cypher and I have my trips, which is usually where I'm playing this. But, you know, I know exactly that they have to push me here. And 99.9% of the time, people will, if they are holding this, they're going to turn around right here. So I'm going to be staring at the back of people's heads. So because they're going to be worrying about sight. This is the objective of the game right here. I'm not over peeking unnecessary angles just because I'm trying to trade my teammate, I don't like. That's the entire purpose to defend the site. This is more important than my teammate right here. So I'm here. I'm stalling. I'm waiting. Maybe you can hold some type of off angle and then come back. Just tap firing, pull out your classic. Maybe you can even throw your classic. But the entire purpose is the stall. You have your flashes. You have your nades. Everything to stall. And if you are concerned that they're probably going to be coming back here, and then you can't even inch your way back here and then start holding this. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll wait for people to like close the door, because most of the time this is going to be smoked. I'll wait for door to almost close, and then I'll swing right out, spray that guy, and then a lot of times I'll be able to get at least this guy and somebody else is planting the bomb, because they're going to be busy. Most people, including the team that you just played, which is somehow Radiance, I think they bought their accounts, not going to lie. But
Well,
you do not...
Sorry.
Yeah, they played like plats. But if this wall is not down, you can be shot through it from underneath, right? And so what a lot of people do is they'll literally go shut this door and then they'll run over here and they'll be planning right away. But like, again, I'll run straight out from underneath. I'll shoot this guy and then I'll turn around and shoot this guy. And there's a lot of times where you guys could have done that, and that's exactly how I would have done that if I were you. As a KO, I would have I keep trying to pull out my molly. I would have thrown a molly right here. Maybe or I would have thrown a molly just stall for timing. I would have thrown a flash and maybe try getting a quick little jiggle peek, and then throw another flash to back up a little bit more. Watch this, so my whole team can rotate. Once they get on site, we'll now be able to retake together. Doors going down, wide swing, get the kid planting the bomb. You know what I mean? That's how you should have played that. And so while you swing, you calm to your team. Hey, I'm swinging on 1, 2, 3. So your teammates up here would have been able to swing and, cover and trade you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
It's the objective of the game that is really important, not your teammates. Your teammates are going to die. You're going to die 1,000 times. This is what's going to happen. But you want to defend the objective of the game, which is to hold this site. This is the only thing that matters. You know what I mean, Chili Bean?
Yeah.
Apologize for that yap session. It's just really important you understand that concept. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it is. You guys ready to start again or no?
Yes.
Because I have to close my Capybara game. Wait. This is significantly more important.
Capybara is...
Hold on. Shut up, kid. Hold on. Okay, I rebought something just so I could have top 4 speeding, and that pissed me off. Oh, okay. Let's see how we swung this. Okay, see, this is an example of we're playing so scared. Look how
we're a breach and we have a flash
and a stun.
Yeah, yes, no stun as an aftershock, but
well,
yes.
No, I meant like a stun in 20-second. I don't know. I'll skip that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that was
that's it.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking.
I'm skipping this too.
That's what I was talking about when I said you guys have utility. You need to use it. Breach could have won that gunfight easily with off of one flash. Would have been able to
Is
win.
that alarm bot too far up? Shouldn't it be against the barrier?
The alarm bot?
Yeah, it's like right outside.
The alarm bot mid
market
right
door.
here.
Yeah, shouldn't it be against the barrier?
I mean,
it depends, but yeah, probably.
no, it doesn't need to be. No, this one you can still play off of this. I feel like this. I would honestly break the middle between where it is now and push it up a little bit towards the barrier, but definitely not touching the barrier. And the only reason I would put it against the barrier is if they do that one weird smoke that Chloe did. If they did that every single round, then I would put it up. I would put it up there. But if 99.999% of the time, I would put it, just a little further of, where it is now. That way you'll be able to actually play off of it. Because what's going to happen is when people push that close, they're not going to be looking for a Killjoy alarm bot and they won't be able to hear it. They're going to be worrying about the people in market and CT. So they're not really going to even be looking there, and they're going to be kind of rushed because people could be holding from pizza, a market and CT. And it's a very dangerous angle. So they're going to have to clear a bunch of angles really in a short amount of time. Does that make sense? So they're going to be kind of scattered, so to speak. So that's why I like to put it a little further up that way.
I know I'm gonna sound like a dick to you, Club, but I hate that smoke a lot. Like it's probably like it's what?
Is it okay?
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to be annoying. 'Cause I
The,
know
the one
it's
the one
but-
top cat, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, I know. Oh, that one. But and I was talking
The
about M1.
No.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. But no, yeah, that we can't one way that either. You're playing Astra. You can only do that if you play like a different agent.
Wait,
Astra's smokes are too big.
Let me rant.
Okay, you're good.
Let me add him.
Just don't bore them.
Just
Just kidding.
promises. All right, so I'm gonna go Astra real quick.
Oh my gosh. Yep. He's gonna bore him. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna bore him. Here we go. Put him to sleep. All right, so the reason why this is such a bad smoke, okay, is because again, they're now like this is giving the enemy an advantage because we pop that smoke, we don't know if they're inside of it, right? And so they can obviously peek out of it from so many different other angles. They can swing out here, they can jump up on top of here, get an off angle, they can swing down here. You can do what I do a lot, which is literally jump straight down. And so they can come to like swing out all 5 at the same time and hold different head heights, right? They can like this is a very like easy this is a very easy place to like be able to clear because there's like so many like places that people could be like coming from, and then obviously me pre-round I'll jump on top of this usually anyways if I'm gonna peek mid, especially when I have my awesome gangster duo. But again, if you're going to smoke something, you want to put the enemy in the most uncomfortable and awkward position where now you have no idea where they can be if you have to push out of this. You know what I mean? It's a lot harder because they could be holding from literally anywhere versus if it's like down here. You know what I mean? But it also depends on how you plan on playing this. So if I'm like going to be a Neon with a Bucky, this would be fine. If you want to play this like stupid little Neon angle or, smoke angle, right? So it really is dependent, but 99.9% of the time that is a smoke that you do not want to do. And then also same thing goes for like these type of smokes where I did that one too far back. But like the difference between when you would use like this type of smoke where it lines up with that, do we know why we would prefer to use this one? The reason why we would prefer to use this one is because if they swing, they now have to swing all of these angles at the same time. But if we use this one, then they would be able to isolate a lot more. Does that make sense? So if we're all able to like hold this at different angles, different heights, wait for that to go down. So if we're all able to have one person here, one person below, one person all the way over here, one person like maybe here, another person here or something, someone could be hiding back here, and we're all able to hold this, it's going to be so uncomfortable for this person to swing and hold all those angles at the same time. Does that make sense? So there is a time and a place for like smokes like this. There absolutely is. It's just dependent on how you play off of it. Because I love whenever the enemy team throws a smoke like this, because a lot of times I'm able to make that jump onto Jen first try. A lot of times, not always apparently, or second time. What the heck? So a lot of times I'm able to make that first try. And so and if I don't make it, I'll usually try to jump over here, and curve around this corner and like try to kill whoever's back in Gen, because they won't be able to even see me jump. What the hell? They won't even be able to see me jump through this majority of the time. Or if I'm like trying to clear in hell, you can literally just drop hell for free. Maybe you get out of the smoke a little bit, but you're able to get this information for free. You know what I mean? If I'm Cypher, I'll cage, so I'm able to get down for free. But there's always utility that can help me. So one breach flash would be able to get me out of this. One Cypher cage would be able to get me out of this. It depends on who I am, but there's always utility to help me out in any position I'm at. But there's like a lot of times when you guys throw your smokes, you're not playing off of where the smokes are being placed. If it's playing back like here, everybody needs to be able to like hold like weird off angles, assuming flank is covered. We all need to be able to hold weird like angles like this, so that this person is going to die no matter what, because it's uncomfortable to swing that position. If we're playing here, we can play some more like weird ratty angles, like again this huge broken angle. You know what I mean? It's very dependent on, you know, a lot of variables, but that's why those smokes are terrible. This smoke right here works, but if you're going to play off of it accordingly, like 99.9% of the time you would never use a smoke. But if they have an op in mid, again, we can have one teammate swing out this way, we can have another teammate swing out this way, we can have a teammate run straight out of the middle, you know what I mean? And you can say 1, 2, 3. And now maybe the Jett gets one person, but they have to worry about everyone else. So that's what I'm saying, is it's very dependent. But the way you guys are playing off of it is not how it should be playing. No. And for the KJ alarm bot, I usually throw it around here somewhere, because once people are like usually this close, they're worrying about these other angles. You know what I mean? And so they're not gonna, you know. And then if they do get hit by it, they're gonna be looking down, which is a free pick, no matter whether I'm playing here, or here. And a lot of times when I'm Killjoy, or especially Cypher, I'll sit back here with Vandal, Ares, Odin, and just spray straight to this. So it's just playing off of your utility is like a lot more important than the gunfights that you guys had really good gunfights. Proud of you all, but it's just playing the game incorrectly. Just the game has util, play off of the util. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom, get out of capybara.
Okay, my bad. I'll eat. I hate how they use the Omen util and just stop your guys' push completely. Oh my gosh, was that a waylay in spawn without a refract? What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, no, I am. I am on Discord. I mean, is everyone else on my stream? Hello.
Hi.
That wasn't my question.
Yeah.
Everyone join my stream. Stop streaming, kid.
Sorry.
I did it for you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate
Got you, homie. Join my stream. Everyone join.
I wish I could, but I have to get
This.
back to it.
Do you actually have to leave? What?
No, I said I have to get back to it. No, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm the goat. Okay, this waylay thing without a refract. Come on, Madia. Talked about it. You're cooked there if you die.
We talked about it.
Yeah, well, we did. Quite a
I just
bit.
got overwhelmed.
Okay, right there. Go back real quick. Sorry. So again, what's the priority of the game? Is it to shoot the utility, or is it to kill the people?
To kill the people.
Kill the people. Like the Jett is switch, and so like it was honestly really smart for the Sova to drone like that. My brain is not that big enough to do that. I would have just swung off my Jett, but yeah, that was honestly really smart and isn't. Regardless, maybe like one of my favorite things to do when I hear a Sova drone, rather than turning around or rather than shooting it, my first instinct is to W key it towards him, because if they're gonna Sova drone, they're probably gonna wait for the Sova drone to reveal everybody else's location. So maybe you get hit by the Sova drone, but like Sova can't do anything. So you're gonna be able to actually, you know, take that gunfight. So again, that's, you know, it's breaking what I said before, where like it's over peaking. So you can do one of the two. You can either be super aggressive and get that contact, which is what I personally would have done in that situation, or you could, you know,
Well, the thing
again,
about
just
it is,
sat and waited.
the thing about it is, I had Jet Switch, I had Silver Droning, I knew that there was a second person there because I heard heard footsteps. So
Mhm.
I was waiting for the second person to swing, and I had to either fight the second person or kill the Jett and die. So
Yeah. The Jett was not a concern at all. The Jett would not have even been able to swing you even if she wanted to, because she's getting hit by KJ turret, and they're obviously any jet that dashes switch is gonna hit the switch, and they're probably gonna hold there. For
This
their
new
team to push
event
out.
is ass. Sorry.
Is it the flower one?
Yeah, bro. That
Oh,
shit's
stop
trash.
it! No, stop it! Hold on. Anyways, so yeah, jets when they dash on the switch like that, they're always gonna go for switch. They're gonna worry about anyone in market and CT. That's kind of like what their job is. They're not gonna push out lane, unless they miss their dash or they can't go switch for whatever reason. They're like, unless there's plenty of time built up for them to now be able to backtrack to clear lane. Does that make sense? There was no time for the jet to dash there, kill the KJ turret, to hit the switch, worry about market and CT, and then swing back to you. There was just not that much time. So that's a timing thing that you'd have to actually start to learn and develop. That's something that they don't have time to do. So you don't have to worry about Jet's doing her own thing right now. Sova drone, you don't have to worry about the Sova drone. A lot of people love just going to shoot the Sova dart, the Sova drone, a lot of distracting utility. The Arena Leer, when you don't have to, you can just hold an off angle or whatever. So a lot of times people throw utility that literally just baits their crosshair, which is exactly what it did for you. But what I personally would have done, again, is one of the two. I would have pushed the Sova drone, or I would have held my spot and kept my crosshair right where they have to swing from. They would have swung, and as a matter of fact, they did, but you just swung out a little, almost 200. What? Bro, get out of here, bro. Nobody cares. Okay, so.
You guys ready again? or no?
Yeah, rewind. Let's watch it one more
Hello.
time. What's up, homie?
Hi. Sorry, I'm
Where was
back.
it? Was it I don't remember. Was it here?
Right
I
here,
think it
right
was
here, yeah. So Jet goes, you don't have to shoot that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I would have just hugged that wall to your right.
Wait,
No,
this
to
one?
your right. That wall.
Huh.
Because they have to hard swing you there.
Oh
they
yeah,
have
that's
to.
true.
What's happening is now you peek. Yeah, play real quick and then get ready to pause. So that's the best angle that you could have been playing right there. And then you shoot the drone, keep going. And then after you swing who is it? Right
Killjoy,
here.
I
Now they
think.
could be right where your crosshair is, somebody could be holding, and then somebody else could have been swinging like the KJ is. So that was a very dangerous angle that you did not necessarily need to go for. Again, I would have either been W in the face of the Sova and KJ and everyone else, while Jet's worrying about Jet because she's still in the smoke as well.
Jet worried about
Because she's still in her smoke. So either push it or sit against that wall where they have to swing you if they want any type of value. And then on top of that, if they do swing you, they're now getting hit by a KJ turret. So maybe you hit somebody 148 and then the Killjoy turret kills them. You know what I mean? So just putting yourself in the position of forcing them to swing you rather than you forcing to swing them. You know what I mean? There is a time to do
Hold
that.
on,
This
is ultimate disrespect. Why'd you stay on that frame for so long? Wait a second.
No, I promise you, Boom disrespects the fuck out of me more than he's ever
Wait a second. Why'd you stay on that frame for so long? You know
Because
I
he's-
wasn't gonna kill
I'm
her.
I'm low key playing my capybara game. I'm
only
not
because you're
gonna
playing
try.
Capybara. That's literally.
I wish I could put it on my monitor. I feel like I don't even know. Just sometimes I feel like you guys are like super ADHD, which is me too. But I feel like it's like Subway Surfers at the bottom of the
Bro,
screen. Just
oh my god.
while we
Dude,
talk.
look at this. This
I
is
feel like we're so boring. All right, you guys ready?
I'll talk to you about my ADHD medication off stream because I don't want to.
I thought we were asking Maria that. That was
Nah,
a joke.
Yeah,
You-
we
you
were. I was
but-
talking about my ADHD, and you were like, "What meds are you on?" And I'm like, a lot."
That's
tried a lot,
real,
and
bro.
then-
No, I'm just kidding.
And then
I think
fucked up
you
my
I
plan.
think you ult your entire team here. I think that's what I remember.
No. I tried to
Oh,
avoid
you
them. I was
breached.
watching my map. I was trying to watch my map when I ulted, and then yeah.
Mm.
Dude, I was watching my map,
Um,
and wait, can you turn on comms? I swear I calmed when I was ulting.
Yeah, but like you're still like
No,
okay.
because I was trying really hard to fucking avoid these guys and to get all of sight.
Okay. Here, let me teach you something because this happened to me too. You probably did
Not-
aim it straight, but
It's
when
not
you do ult,
ult
it,
back.
it doesn't ult like off rip. It takes
I
like
know,
a
no,
very
no, I
long
know
time. It's so
that.
dumb.
I know, but I thought she would have like avoided it because I was like, "Hey, I'm ulting."
I low-key ulted the fuck out of Nick one time and he started screaming at me. Okay, what?
Oh yeah. No, I was
I
gonna
would
say,
too, I'd
It was a
stream at you
complete
over nothing.
accident.
I'd stream at you for free.
but one thing that I would have done before that is I would have waited for KJ to throw ult first, and then you thrown your ult with them trying to run away down lane.
I calmed it a couple times, I swear.
Yeah, no,
I
you
was like, we
didn't.
got
Shut up,
both
Ka. I'm just kidding.
I'm actually gonna like fucking
That's
kill all
the-
your capybaras right now.
That's what I would have done. And then if I were the breach, I would have pushed B main afterwards and try to get a pick so I have my ult, and then I would have ulted them all back so they would not have been able to push back. You know what I mean? We would have had that site.
Garrett, if you're not
Yeah.
here anymore, you're a fake. You're a
That's
fake
safe.
friend.
So
Yeah,
3,
mine
2,
won't get
1.
everything.
Bony.
Bony.
Oh wow.
One to my left.
Oh, I was eating here. I'm gonna turn mic off.
Badass.
I always eat
You're
when I
always
watch you
funny.
guys scream. Okay. So we watched the entire thing.
Okay, great. Can you
Congratulations.
send me the link so I can actually watch? Because we didn't watch the entire thing. You guys watched the entire thing. I was getting yelled at over a vape.
Wow. Okay, so yes I can, but first we
Yeah,
have
you
to finish
will.
this. I have to wait until the stream ends, which the stream's not gonna end unless you guys want it to. And no, we have to talk. So I hate when never mind. So what do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys think?
He's gonna call me a slur, guys. He's gonna call me a slur. That's why he stopped.
What do you guys
He's gonna
think?
call me a slur.
Shh. What do you guys think like about
Um,
the game? Whatever.
I don't know. I need to work on like KO specifically a little bit more. What I'll do is I'll hop on my ult and I'll just like you unrated on KO for like 12 hours or something.
Okay, real quick. One, why would you get on an alt just to queue unrated? And then two, why would you do that for 12 hours?
And
Because I still need to level up my ult a little bit more.
Oh,
Okay,
is it
I
not
have
level
a-
20?
I have a more important question.
What?
Yes.
What do you think is more important? Learning a KO that you'll probably never play, or learning the actual game mechanics and things that we actually went over of like understanding timing, understanding game
Well-
stands, crosshair placement, positioning, gun advantage, and all these other things?
I mean, the thing that I've kind of like figured out while being here, it doesn't really matter what agent you're playing on. These guys are kind of going to teach you what's going on, you know, and you kind of pick it up as we keep playing. So it doesn't really matter too much who you're on. So like
Yeah.
Nick is saying, it's more about the game mechanics, I guess.
Yeah, so it's to me, it's more important to learn because again, here I'm gonna bore you to death one more time. I'm sorry, I'm
Oh
almost
my
sorry, but I'm
God.
You
not.
do this every time.
I know,
What?
I'm
This
so
guy
sorry.
stinks.
I know,
Go for
but you know, again, it's important. So like again, let's just pick an agent. Anybody, pick an agent. I don't have Waylay.
What are you?
Raise.
nerd?
Raise. All right, so we'll go Raise. So again,
I
why the
love
hell do I have an
Raze.
Odin? Why the hell
love
do I have an
playing
Odin?
Raze.
Okay, so again, let's just say we're in that same situation where I now have to do a retake. Let's say I'm by myself, okay? So again, one piece of utility can clear one of my angles. So again, if I'm worried about someone being in dice, one piece of utility can clear that. So now I can hold for longer angles and I don't have to worry about that. Does that make sense? Or if I'm worried about hell and I'm standing in a smoke, I can throw this there. Does that make sense? And it'll clear in hell. If, you know, there's so many. If I'm worried about someone Gen, I can throw this for like whoops.
Jen, beautiful.
You know what I mean? I just try to.
Wow, you
I've never
Wow, you
tried that
suck.
before. I just
do the
wanted to try.
normal lineup. No, I'm just...
No, but my point being, there's so many pieces of utility that you can use to cover angles. What the? How did that bounce up? That was crazy. Anyways, so there's so many different pieces of utility that you can use. Like even if you only have one satchel, again, if I were to do a retake as Raze and I only have one satchel, I'm going to use this to get on top of here, and we're about to anybody like that's back here. You know what I mean? So
I think
and
it's
it-
just a ball. It's just a ball knowledge diff when it comes to initiator for me, because
mhm,
I haven't played initiator in like 3 years.
yeah.
I've been just playing entry duelist for like forever.
Well, that's perfect. You should
I-
still understand. So, okay, this was me anyway. I used to be an insta-log duelist main, and then I learned how to play
You
every
still
agent.
probably fucking are.
Yeah, now just because Wayland, she's fun to play. But anyway, I am like low-key a Sentinel main now. I play like every single Sentinel besides like Cypher. I know I'm fake. Anyway, I learned how to play like every agent just by learning like what I need to do on Jet, which makes me know what I need to do for my team. You know what I mean? So like when I play an initiator, for example, I know that I need to initiate before my duelists go out, because if I was a duelist and my initiator wasn't initiating, I would be sad. You know.
Mhm.
So you're
That's what
able
it-
to like.
oh.
Sorry, you can go. What were you gonna say?
No, that's exactly what I was saying about earlier. Like I learned how to be the best Jet main by literally learning how to play Sky. So like what was helping me, especially like over here on B, like what helped me is what I would do as a Jet. I would be an insta-lock Jet, hard stuck bronze, and I'd like go over here and I would go get on site and I'd get my pick. Maybe I'd get 2 and then I would die, right? But my team is still all the way over here and they can't do anything when I die. All right. So what I decided to do is I decided to like have my teammate flash up here, because what happens is, now anyone that can see my updraft, even if they're market, I'll be able to go down here. I'll be able to get my isolate my fights, because again, I'm landing back here. I'm only able to worry about this guy and this guy at the same time, right? So this is isolating your fights. I'll be able to swing, get this guy, clear this if anyone's there here. Does this make sense? So I'm able to isolate my fights based off of one single flash. This person cannot be standing anywhere on site. They have to be hiding in cover in order for them to not get hit by it. Does that make sense? So the only 3 places they can be on site is here, here, and on stairs. That's the only thing off of one piece of utility, and it got me all of sight off of one flash. Does this make sense?
Nice.
So
Keeping up,
I
man. Look
did
at
that
that.
first.
Wow, what a flash.
Off topic.
Look at that, man.
No man. I'll ask you later.
Yeah, okay. So off of one flash, I'm able to get on site and isolate my fights. That's huge. That's crucial, right? One flash did everything. And so all I had to do is start asking my teammates to flash. And, once I started doing that, I started ranking up a lot faster. But what really helped me is like I said, I was a hard insta-log Jet, so I know what I needed. So I would come to my Jet like crazy, and I'm like, Jet, they're probably going to be opping, because again, every single round, pre-round, I'm like looking at our economy, looking at their economy, and I'm able to make the distinctive decision that they're probably going to op right here, if not some weird off angle, depending on what rank you're in. So again, flash. And then, like, they're able to go get this free kill. And if I was KO, I'd be able to do the same exact thing. Pop flash. Like, if you're standing over here, you can pop your flash through here. If you're a breach, you can do that. You can, stun through wall. You can do this. This would be the same thing as the KO knife. This would be the same thing as a breach stun. This is, the fade dog. All initiators are basically the same. All, to a degree. They get some type of a...
same.
What were you gonna say, Mario?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You said okay, but
I was
Yeah.
gonna say okay, but like, what if I'm in bronze and they come flank and like touch my ass?
okay.
Yeah,
Well, then
okay.
read them how they're playing and have someone watching flank, or
What if
just
it's
like
first
timing them.
round and I
Well,
can't read them?
Well, if
Well,
it's first round, then sometimes you just die. Like, that's just what it is sometimes. But if
Like,
you're
so you like completely went over the fact that I said, what if they have an op flank me and first round?
well, I didn't hear the op. I didn't hear the op, but either way, a chamber has op first round. His stupid freaking Marshall, or not Marshall, his stupid freaking
Headhunter.
Sheriff. But anyways, my point being, if you want to be a great player in general, you need to learn how to play each and every single agent. So like, you can calm to your team what you need. Like I did I don't usually play KJ, but I was forced to play KJ the other day on somebody's premier team that I had to cover for, and
Yeah,
so
Oh,
you
played
guys
I
went
asked-
against
that
them.
Scrim against us too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and so
Was against them.
all I did is I asked them what they needed from me. I've never played with these guys before in my entire life, and they're like, oh yeah, like I was like, do you want me to watch flank? And then they're like, no, just set turret up for it. I was like, all right, perfect. So I set my turret up here, and then all I did is I went on site, I threw my alarm bot here. Did you watch that VOD? And I
Nope.
sat right here. This is all I did. I literally planted bomb, put my turret over there on top of that thing, and I sat, alarm bot, and I just sat here. And what I did is, as my teammates were all holding perfect angles, by the way, I just threw utility to stall. So, like, if I needed to stall time with Sky, I would throw a flash over here so I can worry about anyone over here. Vice versa. If I needed time stalled over there, I'd throw it over here, worrying about this. If I needed even more time to stall, I would come back here, wait for time to start ticking down. I'd use my dog, maybe pick some angles, do some stupid stuff, hide with my dog. And then swing off of it. Yeah, I could bait my dog. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of
Poor
things that you
dog.
can do. There's a lot of things that you can do just to stall time. So, like, you can do that with every single agent and stall. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, there's not one single agent that can't stall. If you're a hard insta-log jet, if you need to stall time, it's super easy.
This is what an anti-racism campaign sounds like.
Anti what?
Nothing.
Anti-race?
Anti-racism campaign. I'm
Anti-race.
just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm
Alright,
streaming.
but,
so
like,
it's not-
No, that is
again,
what I said. What do you mean you're just kidding?
sorry.
One piece of utility. One of my favorite things to do as a jet is to play like right here. And again, those people are probably not going to swing me. So and they won't be able to until they get really far. So I'll sit like right here and I'll be able to watch this. If I need more time stalled over there, I'll just again be able to throw a smoke right here. Does that make sense? I'll be able to throw it here and just stall for time so that I'm able to go here and hold this so that my teammate has time to reload. Like, let's just say he's sitting here and, now he just backs up and gets to reload his gun, and then he gets to go for that gunfight when my smoke goes down. It's just about understanding timing. That's literally the only thing it is. You know what I mean? Just stalling for time whenever, like, the bomb is what needs to go off, so you need to wait it out. And sometimes if you get information, like let's just say he swings, you get a couple of hits off, now you're going to be playing Slafe like a small little rodent and a little rat, you throw a smoke here. Sometimes you can even smoke yourself in, so you know what I mean? It doesn't not matter what agent you play. Again, obviously Breach right here was able to get that flash and the free 2K right here. It would have been free if I'm trying to retake. Again, one flash would be able to get you all of this site right here. No one can do anything. You land back here as a Breach, you get this killed, you worry about someone in hell. Like, that's it.
You can
have
even aftershock hell and then flash aftershock hell and then jump down.
Yeah.
boom. I think you can do it where you get both too. Yeah, you can.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, and then again, you can stun this, you can flash this, and so these people would be stunned. Everybody else that's not stunned would be flashed. You know what I mean? So again, it's just a util dumpage thing that you guys had. You guys had such a huge advantage. Based, like, take your guns away, and you guys still probably could have won. Like a lot of those rounds, like without even being able to, like, use any of your guns. If you guys use sheriffs or classics only and you use your utility correctly, you guys should have been able to, even if you whiffed like half your mag, you probably still would have been able to get the kills just based on correct util. That's it. That's all it is.
Why are you stalking Chiaki?
I wasn't they're in the VC and I was thinking about joining it.
You think about what? Huh?
Caught in 4K.
I was gonna join them after. I'm just kidding.
Well,
You think I'm joining them already, you cheater?
well, the real question is that did I do good enough in the trial to join? Probably.
Oh,
not.
absolutely not. No, you're getting.
Let's
kicked. I'm just kidding.
He's
I'm just kidding.
lying.
I'm just
He's
kidding. I'm just
He's
kidding.
He's
I'm just
stupid.
kidding.
He's
I don't
kidding.
know. What do you guys think, Maria and Chloe? What do you guys think?
I think it would be better to have a conversation about
Without
it and then
you.
get back. Yeah, and then get back to you.
Yeah.
Personally, I
you
think-
should have this conversation
Yeah.
in front of me.
Yeah, personally, that's what I think, but that's up to you guys. That's
whatever.
Well, I mean, I
I'm just here
personally
to-
think all of it's a learning process. I feel like trials should take more than one game. It's more so about like what you're picking up.
I don't
It's
think
not
so.
about
You
how
think
good
you're
you are
fired?
initially. I think it's just about like
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oopsie.
okay.
you
Listen.
have
But like I was saying, I don't think trials are how good you are like initially. I just think it's more so about like how willing you are to learn and how much you pick up. Which for me, I'm not picking up shit, so I feel like you'll be fine.
Yo. That's giving like
picked-
Chloe,
I
I'm
picked up
kind
all
of
those
useless vibe.
lineups. I picked up all those lineups on the fly like 10 minutes
Exactly.
beforehand.
yeah.
Okay, let
wasn't
me finish what I
here
was
much
gonna
for the
say, 'cause I don't
practice,
wanna leave it
but
at
I know
that.
you were talking a lot about strats that like you guys had planned out prior, which of course I had no idea what you were talking about. But the fact that you like
are
remembered all
dumb.
that, I like that. Like you were paying attention and stuff. So I feel like that's like already a step
Not
in a really good
thing,
direction.
though.
Personally,
Okay, I'm gonna say this because I kind of said Chloe is useless thing, and I feel like I was gonna say something else, but then I stopped talking. Yeah.
Seriously, useless.
No.
yeah, he did. This is the
A
second
second
time.
ago-
He just said
so-
it twice,
Second
Chloe.
time?
I
You
was
called
gonna
me
say that's
useless?
giving
Oh
like
my
I can't
God.
really help you guys, but I guess I can edit vibes. Or like you remember when you were trying to ask Nick if you could do some Team Cryptic stuff with us? You went like, I'm kind of useless to be honest, but I don't know, it just
I mean, I'm not
reminded me of
exactly
that.
wrong.
No, I mean, you're doing a lot of helpful
You're
things.
moral support. We need you. What the fuck?
No, we're talking about something different. But she's like
I know,
carrying
but
us
I'm
right
saying
now.
she's
She's the
not-
goat.
I know, and she's carrying us morally. Like, I mean, fuck, dude. I would crash out without Chloe.
Oh, that's so cute. But I was talking
Wait,
about
who's
Team
Chloe?
Cryptic.
I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. I'm not talking about you. Go play your capybara game.
It's funny because I literally am. You're looking
I know
down
you
at it.
are. Stupid bitch.
Oh. Okay, now that's not very nice to call me. Okay.
Bitch.
Okay. Currently live streaming. Can we not?
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I forgot.
What? I didn't even know I could do that. Sorry.
Bit. My bad.
Dirty bit.
Stop, kid. You're not a good example.
No, you never heard that song? It's funny.
Nope. Anyway, back on
Okay.
trackety wackety. Talking smackety.
Wacky, you're fucking acidy.
Okay, we're still streaming.
8 times your rank, bud. I'm just kidding.
Is that really all you have to go off of?
No. I said I
low-key
was just
sad.
kidding. I said I was just kidding.
No, you're not. This is what you remind me of.
Ew.
That's what
I'm
you
not
remind me
opening
of.
that on my computer.
I promise it's not bad. I promise it's not bad.
You didn't you send that in the chat earlier?
Yeah, I did, but this reminds me of you.
How? That makes no sense at all.
It
Okay.
just seems like a dog a Mexican would have. I don't know.
What? Thing
I
on
don't know.
paper?
Like even with like the sweater, like no.
No. Anyway, so Mimi, you said that you I read your name. Maria, you said that
Maria?
you think you didn't do it right? Or you said you think you did bad?
Yeah.
Really? Why? I'm wondering why you think you did bad.
I messed up a lot.
So did like
Oh, we all
everyone,
did.
to be fair.
So let's kick you.
Literally everybody messed up. The point of being here is just to like improve, no?
Yeah.
And you gotta
Well,
fuck up.
I
to
think
do that.
okay, first of all, you said is this a GCA team? That means GC Academy, right? And that means like teaching people to be in a GC team. Basically, or like training for it. Am I correct or no?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said just to confirm, you really want to join a GC team in your future? Is that what your goal is?
Yes.
What you said? Yeah. Sorry, my headphones
Yeah.
are weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're weird. It's not your headphones.
I mean,
Um,
I was on a few GC teams before, but that was like before my surgery and before all my health issues.
mhm.
So like I'm getting back into it now.
Oh my god, we're
What
the
was your
same.
peak? If you don't mind me asking, like your peak.
Ascendant 1.
No.
Okay. So did you ever make it to Game Changers or no? Were you just on like teams that were all women?
I was on teams and we played I played in a couple tournaments.
Okay.
We have tournaments coming up.
Shh.
About what? Talking
What do you
about
mean?
that.
Well, we're not gonna do any other tournament, bud.
No, we got Artemises.
What's Artemis's? Is it the
Remember
one she talked to me
Artemis
about
having-
yesterday? I know who Artemis is, but I
We
don't
all
know
talked to you about it.
when. I probably forgot, or I wasn't
Oh
paying
Me and
attention.
Chloe,
my
I remember
God.
being there for that. Like me and Chloe brought it up to me. She was like, "Hey, she's having a tournament," and then we brought it up to you.
Okay, but I
we
don't, so
said,
that's the
"Are we
issue.
gonna
So
play in it?
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah,
And you guys need a roster before that.
Yeah,
One
we have
step at a
time. We'll
time.
find-
we have one.
When is it? Do we have a roster? I don't know.
April.
It's in
Even if
April.
we don't, we do have time.
No, you guys. Okay, I believe.
Voom.
What's up?
Don't believe too much.
check.
You're gonna get disappointed.
Yeah, do it. Fuck it. We ball.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, why not?
Wait, let me message you something first.
Yeah. Hello. You don't think my Sims 4 health? Flicky vibing. Pop, pop, pop. Mom.
What's up, Chloe?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing absolutely wonderfully.
That's absolutely
Okay.
wonderful.
Are you absolutely wonderful?
Yes, I am. Absolutely wonderful. Yep. And
How
my
do
wife
I
told
know?
my wife told me this morning. She said you are absolutely wonderful.
Okay, but how do you know?
Maria?
Yeah.
Leave us
Because my
alone.
wife's not gonna lie. She's not a liar.
Our team is like not really a GCA tournament. Like we are trying to improve, or not a GCA tournament, my bad. GCA kind of like team. We're all trying to improve to get to that point, but we like are mainly
We're
like
very
trying to
far
find a
from it, that's
roster
what
right
I'm
now.
saying.
Yeah. What'd you say?
We're very far from being at that level, is what he's saying.
Yeah. So I don't know. Right now we're just trying to get them to like improve a lot. That's why we're doing like so much
I mean-
coaching. That's yeah.
I'm down to just like play to improve, and then down the line,
Switch and
Just kinda
replace us
see
with
where it
something
goes,
better. That makes sense. I'm just
Yeah,
Yeah,
just kind of
like-
see where it goes. That's what I'm doing right now. Like, I don't really know why I'm here.
You're here for fun. But yeah, we're gonna have fun
Not
and improve.
film.
Oh. But yeah, it's kind of up to you. I wanted to tell you that before we said a decision because I didn't answer your question earlier. I don't know why. I just kind of forgot you asked that question until now. But yeah, and Nick, you could say what you're gonna want to say real quick. I'm gonna be right back. I'm still listening.
No, I just wanted to ask. You said your goal is to do like tournaments and stuff.
hmm
So we're actually going to be hosting a tournament here pretty soon. Pretty soon, meaning in like two months, it's going to start. So it's just going to give us plenty of time to like set up the team and practice and everything together. So for the next 2 months, like, you know, I want you guys to, like, if you guys are going to continue to be on the same team, then practice like actually, you know, practicing together and whatever. But I think you guys should kind of, whether you guys are together or separate, regardless, I want you to take these lessons that we're teaching very seriously, because we're gonna do a tournament that what's the prize pool of them? $1,750. I think. Yeah, that's what it is. And we're doing
Chloe,
two,
you have to log in.
and we're
I know.
and don't release this to everybody. By the way, you can tell your team, but just tell them not to tell anyone. We're not releasing this information yet. But so we're doing. Yeah, we're doing a
Special ed.
we're doing a North America one with the same prize pool, and then we're doing an EU one, and we're gonna do them like a week separate. So
Ooh, Chloe, you get 2 shots.
I was thinking that we were joining EU team.
You gotta find an EU
That's
team.
funny.
Vu, make her an EU team.
But I'm not about to wake up at 2 a.m. to coach.
Yes, you
I
are.
mean,
and Chloe doesn't even listen to comms anyway. So
Exactly.
want-
It's not for clothes. I'm just kidding.
if you
What?
want, like Mariah, if you want, like we could like go ranked, and like I could play KO and you could play like Raze or something.
That'd be so
We should
awesome.
low-key, no, low-key for now, I think we should like do a couple, like we were talking, I know somebody said that we could just run an unrated together and run like strats in
No.
practice. I think before comp, before I throw my elo, I think
Mm.
unrated even would be fine if we can't find scrims to
If
play.
you guys
know?
are gonna play
That's what
unrated,
I
I would
think as
much
well.
rather give you guys like fucking diamond ascendant accounts to queue on. I'm not about to
Yeah,
play.
I was.
Unrated
but
is
then-
the
Okay,
worst
wait,
thing
hold
you
on.
guys
No,
can
no,
do.
stop. Hold on, stop. All right, let's give you a live example right here, right in front of us. Let's look at it right now.
Boom.
I want you to look at Boom right now. Look at this kid. Okay, for 1 year, for a literal 1 year, I was screaming at this kid on a daily basis to stop playing unrated because he was hard stuck. What were you? Hard stuck bronze, something like that.
No, I
Iron,
know, I'm
maybe.
saying just to like.
Here, I'll pull
I'm
my
just saying
tracker
that-
up on stream.
No,
right
no, no,
now,
no,
too.
no. Hold on. I promise you, playing unrated will not make you better, no matter how many times you try playing.
No.
No,
I mean more for like team synergy rather than just generally getting better.
No,
Still, Q on
I
your
do-
the entire.
you-
Okay, what's the point in
do
doing
not
team
do it. I
strats
promise you.
against irons that are not taking the game seriously? You're gonna be a lot better taking it against like
I
serious
said
opponents. That's the
team
entire point.
synergy, just like practicing like timing and stuff. Fuck the
No,
irons.
okay, well that's what
That's
exactly what I'm
literally
saying.
the
So hold
point.
on. So my point is, people
My
in
ass
unrated,
is-
are gonna run and guns with Odins. They're gonna peek out of smokes incorrectly, and it's going to
People
teach
do that
you.
in my comp games. What do you
Well,
want?
hold on. It's because you're such a low rank, and that's my point. But and that's why you're stuck there, because people do stupid stuff that doesn't make any sense, right?
No, I'm stuck there
So-
because I'm bad.
That too.
Look at my tracker when you get a chance.
Yeah, we'll pull that up. But my point being, do you remember when I was saying that smokes, like people don't run straight out of smokes? People do that in that low rank because they don't understand the concept of the game. They don't know those type of mechanics. So my point being, I don't want to say kind of harder in lower elo, but it kind of is hard because people just do stupid stuff that doesn't make any sense and just get away with it. So to that degree, it is really difficult in low elo, and so that's why you can't really play unrated. And just people do like what I do in unrated is I play 5 smokes with my teammates, and obviously you wouldn't do that in a comp. You know what I mean? Or we play 5 flashes, 5 duelists. That's something that you like. We literally do that in comp too sometimes, but I mean not when we're like actually trying to like grind on our mains. You know what I mean?
No.
So
You guys still don't really play on my main, so this is also a bad example. But if you look, I have 600 wins and 685 losses in unrated, and then this is lifetime, by the way. 500 wins and 450 losses. Okay, that's got 480 wins, 450 losses. In unrated, in
so, like,
comp, I still
he-
never
he-
even.
he,
queue. I
like-
still only play on odds.
yeah.
It's
So he
funny.
like no-lifed unrateds for the longest time. It was a literal year by the time he started listening. But what happened
Yeah,
once
this guy
he
doesn't have a
finally
life.
once he finally started listening and actually playing on or playing in comp? Once you only play comp, it doesn't ranks don't matter. You have to understand that ranks don't matter. If you're good enough at the game, you're going to rank up regardless. And if you're not, then you're not going to rank up. And so it doesn't matter how high of a rank you get if you're still trying to learn. You know what I mean? So like you're still trying to learn specific things. There's times where I would purposely throw my elo because I'd be practicing my crosshair placement. So there's times where I binded my crouch key to drop my gun. So anytime I pushed the crouch button, my gun dropped. So like that taught me how to, play the game correctly and not freaking, crouch. And that's what taught me to get out of my crouching habits. So again, there's things like that you need to be able to do and not worry so much about, your rank. Your skill level is more important than your rank.
That game?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, the stupid capybara, bro.
Wait, I think I have it.
This
Oh
is
my
a good
God.
game. This is a good
Alright.
game. We have
It's a
to 3
great
stack
game.
that.
Oh
We
my
3 stack that. We 3 stack that. I'm just kidding.
GG's.
No, I know
Damn,
life the
this
fuck out of this
game.
game. I'm gonna be honest.
I know, I can tell. You do the same shit with fucking Valorant.
Yo.
It might just be
Dude,
the
I'm
most
plat
embarrassing
right
shit I've
now,
seen.
bro. I'm plat. I do not know.
With how many accounts, mister?
Not a lot.
Oh, yeah, sure.
At least
Just
one.
this one.
Let's
This one and
let's go
two.
through the Discord. Let me
There's
count.
nothing. Look.
Oh, he disconnected all of them. Did you get embarrassed, you bitch?
Okay, the only
I
reason I,
think
did
I have
that
like
is
15
because.
or
Wait,
16
boom,
or some
boom.
bullshit.
Yeah, what's
Boom,
up?
pull up Mimi's tracker.
Can you send it to me? I'm
Oh,
not.
I can't hear anything
It's
anymore.
Maria. It's Maria. Hashtag ska.
Ska, and you're gonna have to help me.
Yeah. SKA.
Oh, okay. This one, Skace.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this profile picture. Okay, so what did you want? You want me just to
Deducting
rate it?
No, just just look at it in general.
Oh, okay, hold on. Ooh, let me pull this one up real quick.
Wait,
Yes, I think Sims 4.
though, because I know I wasn't here for majority of that fucking scrim. How bad did I do?
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Okay, thank you.
Was
I
that
know you
1,000
joined.
games played? Go back. Go up.
All
My
time though,
God.
all time though, all time.
Yeah, I know. That's a lot, bro.
Bro, you should look
Wait,
at
go
fucking
to unrated. Go to
Dixie.
unrated. Hold
Sorry.
on, hold on, hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna make fun of you. Ooh, not a single game. Yeah,
That's good.
That is
That's
good.
crazy though. 1,000 games won, 1,000 games lost. That's crazy.
You must hate yourself. Just kidding.
I
Not-
do.
Not, I don't mean that in a mean way. It's just, ooh,
Wait, what act was that? Episode 7?
yeah. Ooh.
But look at the
When,
hours played.
if you don't mind me
at that.
asking, you don't have to like tell me the exact date. But when did your surgery happen? Oops, where did I just go? Awkward. I'm just wondering.
I started having health issues, like I would say right after episode 7. I started having health issues, and I just could not play the game for more than like an hour at a time. I
Oh
just
my
could
God.
That's
not.
actually the same thing with me. I have definitely, it's not obviously the same. Like I'm not trying to compare it, but like I've stopped playing. I literally cannot sit at my desk for more than like an hour. I had a back procedure done 2 months ago, and nothing's helping me.
She's
It's
comparing
actually
herself
so
to you,
strong.
Mia.
No, I'm not trying to compare. I'm just trying to
Well,
like,
look at-
I'm
look at
healthy
Dixie.
now.
like it just sucks, you know? Like I get it.
Bro, you have to look at Dixley. Wait. I think it's Twitch Dixley now. Hashtag LFT. Look. This kid fucking no lives the game. Look.
9
This
8
kid only this
Dude, at
kid
least-
only
no,
queues.
at
I
least
guarantee he's
he
queuing
with
right now.
that. No, at least he fucking peaked Radiant with that shit. If he was
Oh,
gold
he peaks
with that
Radiant every
hours-
act almost. Like, look here.
No, and I'm saying like if he was in gold with that many hours, I'd be so embarrassed.
Aww, cute little Dixie and gold, and then he went all the way up to immortal and sprung out upward into a
Sprung out upward. Let's think about that sentence for a
holy
second.
fuck.
Like
Absolutely not.
if you look at the amount of hours I played after episode 7, it doesn't even come close.
Oh my God, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Oh wait, here you wanted to.
Okay, well let
compare,
me
like,
know when you
episode
end your
7.
stupid little stream because I'm gonna go